I'd be lying if I said that I don't love the 100 line. There are a lot of things it does well, and after playing it for over 160 hours now, I can confidently say that I would have dropped the game if I didn't actually like it. But since there are 100 endings, it's tough to argue that everything about this game is good. There are bound to be some issues, but that's part of how ambitious a game like this actually is. This video is about one of those misses. The Box of Blessings route is one of the most infamous portions of the game. I heard tellings about it before I even finished the prologue. Now I tried to go into it with a fresh perspective since a lot of what you can hear online isn't reflected in a playthrough you do on your own. And after finishing it, I can say that a lot was wrong about it, but they also got a lot right. I do think Box of Blessings is the worst route I have done up to this point, but I also don't think it's the worst thing to ever grace my screen. It has something to offer. There are a significant amount of lore drops, moments for certain characters that never would have gotten the spotlight otherwise, and surprisingly sincere scenes. Sure, some of that does end up getting squandered at the end, and this route does do the one cardinal sin of writing that should never be put on paper, being boring, but I don't regret playing it. Sometimes. Now maybe it's because I'm already used to the 100 line and its shenanigans, but to me Box of Blessings was just another route. But don't get it twisted, it's still the worst one. Hopefully after this, I don't come across another boring route. But with that, let's get right into the Box of Blessings route. Oh, Box of Bordeaux. How long has it been since the game brought up that Takumi is good at finding lost people? That was a thing that this game did bring up in Route 0. That's true. I'm the ultimate people finder. That ability might be useful here. We're looking for Kako. Alright, Takumi, get on it.
I'm joining the search for Kako.
Thank you, Mr. Sumino. That's our fearless leader for you. Hey, you're gonna make me blush. Okay. Anyway, we've got no time to waste. Let's go get the others. Alright, let's get going. After that, we went and rounded everyone up in the cafeteria once again. That just about covers it, so will you help us look for Kako? Sure, okay. Losing him would put a major dent in our fighting power after all. But we can't leave the academy unmanned. Some of you will need to stay behind. You useless robot. I had to take you apart right... No, this is good, Ema. This is good. Better than nothing. Knock it off, Ema. Okay, Siri. We'll keep a few back to defend the academy. Do be careful out there. Try not to get lost looking for her. If you see a box with a moon on it, don't open it. Kako was last seen carrying a fire extinguisher. Naturally, we began our search for her outside the wall of fire. Fortunately, we didn't have to search around the ruins in the ruins for long. Oh, did we find her already? Hey, look, isn't that Kako over there? The ultimate people finder! Back at it again! Dude, you should charge this as a service. I feel like you would make bank. Kako, what are you doing out here? Everyone's been worried sick. I can feel it. Feel what? A box of blessings. No, you don't, actually. No, you don't. You feel a box, but not the blessing one. It's tucked away at the back of that shrine. I know it is. What? But there's no shrine here. There is. It's just hidden by all that rubble. Hey, I don't think this is like the vision. Well, I guess it could constitute as like part of her visions, quote unquote. I know about your clairvoyance and all, but isn't this all a little too convenient? But I just feel it. It's like, hey, someone want to knock her out, please? If you slammed your finger on a desk, you feel pain, but you probably struggle to explain the exact mechanics of it. Okay. Kako is serious about this, but before we could discuss it any further, that's very Uchikoshi, but not Uchikoshi. Oh my god, no, yeah, Uchikoshi. That's very Uchikoshi vibes, yeah. The way she said that. I'm worried now. I hear footsteps. Is it invaders? Not just one or two of them either. Do I have to fight? We should go! Kako, this is a good excuse to get the hell out of here. Sister dearest, we have to get out of here. Brother dearest, I'm doing things my way now. I have to get stronger to be a real member of this team. I mean, you contribute enough, bro. Next time, don't kill Ava, okay? I know, but... I'm not trying to push you around, but we need to go. You hear those footsteps, don't you? There's too many of us, there's too many of them for us to deal with. Alright, we'll retreat for now, but I'm coming back later. That box is important. I can't explain why, but it is. Is it like her memories from other timelines are seeping into this one, but it's not the good memories, it's the bad memories. The gee memories. The geemeries! Too bad they didn't follow us. I wanted to get some kills in, or at least a little torture. Who cares about any of that? I need to get some sleep. We can deal with the box of whatever tomorrow. I agree. Moving around at night is too risky, and the invaders may still be in the area. See you all in the morning, then. Huh? Yeah, good night, guys. Kako, no looking for the box while everyone's asleep, okay? Come on, let's go. That box will have a huge effect on the war going forward. Oh, you have no idea. I won't waste time wondering how this happened, or if I could have prevented it. We have to keep going forward as best we can. It's nice seeing everyone work together, and, you know, something in me tells me that this isn't going to last. We've been searching this area for a while now. The invaders took it. And nothing to show for it. We did find some kind of... God. Your reputation has been sullied for, like, the rest of this game. I hope you know that. We did find some kind of ruined shrine beyond the rubble Kako had pointed out, but there was nothing that matched David's description of the boxes of blessings. There's footprints, though. It looks like they belong to the invaders. They must have taken the box, so they probably recognize its value as well. You mean they're gonna pawn it? Are they that strapped for cash? Not that kind of bio chick B-brain. Okay. What would those monsters even use money for? So what would they want it for? Does it really have some kind of supernatural power like Kaku's been saying? The invaders may think so. They clearly have their own way of looking at this war. I was so close. That box would have made me more useful to the team than ever. I disagree. Come on, Kako, don't get so down. There's still 6 other boxes out there somewhere, right? Yes, there must be. There has to be. Yo, you guys hear those footsteps? Sounds like we got company. Want to throw down or what? I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it. Let's head back to the school before they notice us. Fine by me. Let's hurry. We can always come back and look again some other day. How exactly is this going to develop if we don't find a box? Do you have a minute? Or unless this entire route is like trying to look for a box. Hiruko, what's she doing here? And at this hour too. Did something else happen? I've been considering our situation, and I think we should get serious about finding the boxes. Ah. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hiruko always had her head grounded firmly in reality. Why would she start putting her faith in something this illogical? Wow, that would be boring, huh? There's no way. If we don't do something, we'll be on a path to self-destruction. Self-destruction? What do you mean by that? Last time I checked, neither of us fully trusted Sire. He's treating us like pawns, using the vague idea of protecting humanity to push us in any direction he wants. If we keep fighting battle after battle without really knowing why, we'll lose all sense of purpose, any sense of who we are. I don't think so, actually. I was about to protest, but stopped. I hadn't fallen apart like that in my future, but things were different now. We were different now. Kako had happily killed a helpless prisoner. Oh, you know what? Given the context, yeah, I can see that. Never mind. Emo was starting to drift away from her, and I'd probably changed as well. Oh boy, do you. War changes people. We need to do our best to remain flexible. Meaning we should have a clear purpose, even if it's just hunting around for some weird boxes. Exactly. I'll let the others know. See you tomorrow. Ima, Shoma, Yugamu and I will sit this one out. Thank you for taking Shoma with you. Huh? What's the matter, Nozomi? Look, there's someone over there. We looked. She was right. There was someone. The tiny shadow jerked back and disappeared into the ruins. I hadn't gotten a good look at them, but I was sure it wasn't an invader. Could it be a commander? Were they just spading us into a trap? Maybe, but that was a chance we'd have to take. Oh, it was just like a really big key. Hey, wait! We finally caught up to the shadowy figure. It was an old... He's back! Oh my god! It's the same old guy from Retsnam! So that means, because Retsnam is good, this one's going to be good. Right? That's how it works? Welcome back, buddy! Oh, it's been far too long. Are you from the Sovereign Army? The what army? Sorry, man. Never heard of it. Are you selling newspaper subscriptions then? No, that's not it, is it? Sir, we're Earthlings, just like you. That's what they believe. Can we talk to you for a minute? Like us, you say. An interesting choice of words. You have 2 eyes, it's true, 2 arms, and you walk on 2 legs. See, sounds pretty the same to me. We don't want anything to do with this war. Please, just leave us be. We're looking for a box of blessings. Do you know anything about that? A box of blessings? Why would you get involved with something so... could you be children of the stars? I'm a member of the proud Suzuki family. Nothing more, nothing less. Wait, do you think he means earthlings? Oh, she connected the dots herself. Good job. Yes, that is what we call you strange visitors from beyond the stars. I see now, you really aren't with the sovereign army. I do not want any trouble. If I tell you what you want to know, will you let me leave? Sure, man. I'm not about threats or extortion or any of that illegal shit anyway. How can you look like that much of a thug and be this wholesome? Maybe you should take a tip or two from Takamaru. Here, this spot should do. Take water if you need it, and I will tell you our story. To begin with, we are a group who has eschewed the war with the children of the stars and returned to our home. Your home? You mean these decrepit old ruins? It may look that way to you, but we have lived here since our childhood, so long ago now. Holy war or not, we could not abandon this land, scorched and tainted as it may be. It is still home. You are not like the children of the stars who brought war on us before. If there is truly mercy in you, I'll tell you all I know. The old man's words had a weight to them that felt totally alien to me, almost like the weight of his whole life's experience was behind them. There it is. This planet is known as Futurum. What? What? Really?
The first children of the stars descended from the sky.
How could this possibly be the worst route when you already get lore bombs? Come on!
Our home was just one of the casualties of this war.
So has it been like a spatial war type of shit? So what? Like the actual Earthlings are like going from planet to planet trying to take over other planets? Or is it a certain section of Futurans that just decided to take matters into their own hands? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for that.
And then a box of blessings appeared.
Of course it did.
Right out of the old legends. Are you keeping up so far?
Yeah. For better or worse, I believed him. He was telling us the truth. Ever since we killed Ava, I'd had this dark, heavy feeling weighing me down inside. I think it was the same thing that made the old man's story so convincing. This wasn't Earth. We were the real invaders all along. Oh, shit! But could these boxes have the power to change our fate?
Legends tell of boxes of both blessings and calamity. Researching the boxes became taboo, and the people came to forget about them. But then, the war came, and Supreme Commander Vesshness began seeking their power once more.
Was she always doing this? Like, on the side? Like, oh yes, attack the school. I'll also attack the school sometimes. But this subsection of invaders, or what we call invaders, this subsection of my army, go search for the box of blessings, please. And as I said, even attempting to learn about them was considered taboo. Taboo! I had a friend before the war conducted research into a lab, in a lab somewhere around here. Unfortunately, it all got burned down in an air raid, and my friend was killed as well. If you can find any surviving research material, you may be able to learn more. That's all I know. But his book survived, didn't it? I have a feeling it's still around somewhere. If it is, it will be in the lab's emergency shelter. But even that has become hard to find now, thanks to the war. In the shelter's case, the information isn't being covered up. Vesshness and her cohorts are looking for it too. Even after she's dead, the other commanders are still carrying out her orders. What a pain. She ain't dead. But we don't know that yet. But that means they don't know where the boxes are either. Not if their culture forbids them from looking into them. True, for the Supreme Commander to seek the box's power would violate our taboos, but Vesshness has already crossed that line. And the shelter should be somewhere near your fiery fortress from the stars. I believe you called it an academy. If you want to know more about the boxes, the forbidden knowledge inside is your best bet. That is all I can tell you, I promise you. It's all I know. To the library we go. Sire, is it true that we're on a different planet? That this is Futurum, not Earth? I have no idea what you're talking about. Pay no mind to any kind of false information the invaders try to feed you. We're not going to let you off that easily. Besides, we have ways of making you talk. Bold words. Have you forgotten I hold your lives in the palm of my hand? That's a matter of opinion. You may be able to blow us up anytime you want. But if you did, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. You don't want to shave down your fighting force without good reason, do you? I see. So it's come to this. Even if you're not around, we can still get by on our own. I know that from experience. But you can't defend the school yourself. You need us. So you can threaten our lives all you want. If you carry through on them, you'll be hurting yourself more than us. I was only able to speak with this much confidence because I'd already lived through a future without Sire. If push came to shove, we could get rid of him and still survive through to day 100. I wouldn't let him intimidate me now. Well, I guess it's no use hiding it now. Time to fess up. Yippee! Earth was indeed devastated by world death. In response, mankind devoted all of its wisdom into a certain project. They called it the Exodus Project, humanity's final hope. For it to work, they needed an extra-large spaceship capable of warp transport exceeding the speed of light and able to accommodate all the surviving humans. That would be the artificial satellite. Oh, okay. Artificial satellite is just a really big ship.
The artificial satellite is a spaceship?
They already had a destination in mind. While humanity was developing the artificial satellite, they had also been searching for a habitable planet. Miraculously, in a far-off galaxy, they located a world with an environment much like Earth's.
They named the planet KXK 787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister.
Well, it's a good thing you put the X in the middle there, huh?
The Tokyo residential complex is inside the artificial satellite. That's where you all grew up.
Okay, but that doesn't explain how everyone just looks eerily similar to the other commanders. Like, we all have the same skin tone. Well, besides Takamaru and Tsubasa, obviously, but I don't know. Like, are we still just Earthlings, or because we were invading Futurum? Like, let's assume this story is true. Like, maybe there was additional information that, in order to combat the Futurans, right? We experimented with their DNA, and because we see that they have this power called cryptoglobin, we decided, hey, let's fight fire with fire and experiment with children, because that's what we do. And that's why they look like Futurans, because they have Futuran DNA, but they're actually Earthlings. Is that it? I don't know. We really couldn't fault Syria on this decision. Even Hiruko just stood there in silence. The boxes of blessings do exist. The people of this planet think they do anyway. Even Veshnis believed in it. If the feelings Kako has been getting are right, we can't let the enemy find them. It will mean death for all of us. But if we could take their power for ourselves, I might be able to prevent Nozomi from meeting the same fate as before. In that case... We have to search for the box of blessings! Everyone move out! Not even in class armor. Okay, bold. We stumbled on the entrance of the emergency shelter entirely by coincidence. We just so happened to investigate a crumbling, weather-beaten old ruin, and there it was. Let's check inside. I'm sure this is the shelter the old man told us about. Guys, do you think this is it? Could be. It does look pretty old. How does it look pretty old, bro? You can't see anything. There's other books around too, but they're all falling apart. This has gotta be it. Who cares if we can't read it? It's still a step forward. No use sticking around here any longer. Let's get going. But the moment we stepped outside... Oh, hey. Oh, no, hey! Well, I mean, you can't read it without the other half. Well, I guess this is a good way for Quenzele to die. Almost said Quenzel again. In the end, we were unable to catch up with the commander. We were left with just half of the book. At least we prevented that from falling into enemy hands. It wasn't much consolation, though. We returned to the school in low spirits. All too soon, night fell and the day came to an end. Sure. Fuck it. We somehow managed to get away despite being attacked by the Squad 3 commander. Oh, we skipped over it? Thank God. We discussed... More games should do this, by the way. We discussed what or more routes in this game should do this. So we can just skip this like whole Quenzalate portion, right? Like we don't have to do this. I have a slight feeling we're not gonna find the scroll there. Shoma, is that you dragging that giant pile of bags around? Shoma! Stop doing bullshit! Stop doing bullshit! I don't trust you anymore, acting on your own. Don't push yourself. No one expects you to do it all on your own. I'll do everything I can, though. I have to make up for being so useless the rest of the time. Shoma's far from useless. No, he's right. But he just can't seem to get over this inferiority complex of his. I don't think it'll do any good trying to convince him of how strong he is. I've just got to be patient and hope he'll see it for himself someday. Oh, Takumi. Oh, Takumi. Giving yourself false hope, I see. Oh, don't you worry, buddy. He will never change. Good morning, Takumi. She was eating spaghetti topped with curry roe. Okay. Was that her idea of fusion cuisine? Although I'd seen her eat much more outlandish combinations in the past. Then I looked closer and realized it wasn't curry at all. It was chocolate sauce. Oh, was she really going to eat that? Yeah, morning. Now that I think about it, I haven't had many opportunities to talk to her without Ema around. So, how have things been going lately? Horrible. You mean with my brother? Well, yeah. He just wants to use me like a tool, an object. He's no better than the grown-ups who spent our life avoiding. He doesn't seem to understand that I'm my own person, not just an extension of him. That's pretty harsh. There's definitely a grain of truth in it, though.
That's why I need to find the boxes of blessings and prove that I can do something he would never be able to.
We could try being a little bit nicer about it, though.
Otherwise, I'll never be anything more than just Ima Tsukumo's sister.
Oh, so that's fair. I get that, yeah. Kako finished eating and left the room. I rushed through my own breakfast before heading out as well. Well, it's nice we got a little bit more insight into why she's doing what she's doing. Alright, everyone's here. Yep, and we packed everything we could possibly need. I'm expecting... Where'd you get that? Great things from you, everyone. Anything goes so long as it's a victory for mankind. That includes using these weird boxes you're so fixated on. Easy for you to say. We're the ones who gotta do the actual work. Now, don't give yourself a coronary. I don't know what that is.
Coronary.
Coronary. Oopsies. Relating to or donating the or denoting the not donating them. The arteries which surround and supply the heart.
Coronary.
Coronary. Okay. I learned something new. Let's try to relax into this. If we die outside the school, we stay dead. How am I supposed to relax knowing that? We'll all die anyway if we keep standing by and doing nothing. I guess we should go. I'll do my best to keep up. Yeah, let's get out there and find the enemy base. And so we headed out into the wilderness. Unfortunately, we were unable to find anything that day. When it started getting dark, we gave up on the search and returned to the school. Talk to me. You know where at least a base is. It doesn't matter if, like, you didn't fight Quenzalate in that timeline. Like, you know where a base is. This time, we took the school bus and explored a little further afield. After driving around for a while, we found what we were looking for. Oh, okay. That was easy.
Got to be the enemy base up ahead.
I think this is the most amount of people we have taken to an enemy base. No, not I think. This definitely is. Here it is, the box and the other half of the book too. Should we open it? No, the old man said we shouldn't open them until we have all 7. Plus, we still haven't learned everything the book has to offer. I'm curious about the boxes of calamity too. You shouldn't be. Don't be. Maybe we should read through this first? I think that's a good idea. At any rate, let's head back for the day. That's okay, right, Takumi? There aren't any enemies left here. Does it still bother you, what we're doing to them? I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but this is war, after all. I think it's like killing that prisoner. This may be the only way for us to really move forward. But we might find another way eventually, right? Yeah, after we murder everyone. Yeah, I hope so, anyway. If I didn't have that hope, I don't think I could keep fighting. I definitely couldn't keep justifying all this killing to myself. Were we doing the right thing? Were we on the right path? Maybe our search for the boxes of blessings was really just our way of finding an answer to those questions. Having completed our mission at the enemy base, we got on the bus and made our way back to Last Defense Academy. We decided to go visit the old man. While we could comprehend the Futurum language, we still couldn't read their writing. We realized we needed the old man to decipher it for us. We gathered what materials we could and presented them to the old man. Siri said nothing. He wasn't concerned at all about the non-invader natives. Did he not care because everything was going to get burned down with undying flames in the end anyway? Just to be upfront, I am no specialist. All I can do is read what is written. The truth is, we are running low on supplies. Allow me to thank you for your aid. We'll have women and children in our group. We would get hunted down by the Sovereign Army if they found us. I will do what I can to repay your kindness. Thank you.
This area was once known as the land of the royal tomb.
It'd be really funny if this is all the scroll had.
Former supreme commander.
It's just, oh, it's just a picture of the boxes of blessings. Oh, that's it. Easy.
13 boxes lay dormant in the land of the royal tomb. 7 boxes of blessings. And 6 boxes of calamity. The ability to distinguish the two has been lost over time. This was due to the Supreme Commander's insistence on an oral tradition. All has been lost, save for one sentence. Blessings stand alone.
Oh, do they?
If you open all 7 boxes of blessings, you will unlock great power. The boxes are responsible for our thriving planet, as well as the cryptoglobin powers you and the commanders possess. If you open the boxes of calamity, great disaster shall befall the land. Fearing this, the Supreme Commander kept watch over the boxes. It is still unknown why the boxes of calamity exist. However, even a single one opened will bring about disaster.
Do you know where the rest of the boxes are, sir? The land of the royal tomb. In other words, they should be in this area. That is all I could decipher. I'm sorry. Like this area as in, like where we're in right now, or like this area like it's said on the scroll, or this area as in like how big is this area? Like the entire city? Like is there a way to like dumb this down a little bit so we don't have to continue walking? Or... There's a map here. Oh, never mind. We can only hope that the device wasn't destroyed in the war. I doubt there's anything like that at Last Defense Academy. Excuse me. What's up, Shoma? If we don't have an analysis machine, why don't we just make one with the present machine? Yeah, we can make a scanner connected to the Academy's host computer. Let's try it. Oh my god, Shoma came up with a good idea. I guess miracles do happen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sure, finding the boxes, whatever. Like, it's a pretty lame way to continue a story, because there's just not really much going on with it. But this route hasn't been bad. It's actually been, like, relatively interesting. We've gotten some lore dumps. There's, like, something there with Kako. Shoma is being useful for once. There's stuff here. But also we're on 41 out of 100, so anything can change. That night, I ran into Kako on my way back to my room. It was unusual to find her by herself. Oh, Takumi. You're out here pretty late. Yes, I was helping Tsubasa and Gaku build an analysis device. Jeez. I think we'll be able to give a proper report by tomorrow. I look forward to it. I couldn't have done it without everyone's help. Thank you for believing me about the boxes of blessings. Oh yeah, no problem. I really hope it doesn't bite us in the ass. All I could do is go by what my premonitions tell me. There's no way to prove them. But I'm sure that finding the boxes will benefit our futures.
I appreciate everything you do for us.
No problem! With that, Kako ran off down the hall. She's been more conversational lately. It seems like a good thing. Even if it took a war for her to grow like this. War changes people. Someone began ringing my doorbell just as the morning announcement ended. Who would want to see me at this hour? I slowly opened the door to greet my early morning visitor. Morning, Takumi. It's time to head out. Head out? What are you talking about? We figured out a way to decipher the book. If we get materials that and that, we can feed them to the Giftomatic and make an analysis machine. We're going to collect them now. Theta 4 and Lambda 7. Okay. Who names these things? They're the names of high-quality ink and medicine, or at least that's what Tsubasa says. She also has a general idea of where to find them. Of course she does. So get your butt ready and let's go. You got 40 seconds. At least give me 4 minutes. I got prepared to go on an expedition, Gaku rushing me all the while. You're pretty gung-ho about this. Well, I guess that's that. Okay, we got what we need. Let's head back to the school. Man, I'm beat and my back is killing me. I sure did work hard today. If you're fishing for compliments, it's not going to work. You sound like a sad old man. Fine, be like that. Let's get back and get this over with. I didn't get that much of anything. The analysis equipment is complete. Let's fire it up. Tsubasa turned on the scanner and there was an electronic whirring sound as the computer performed its analysis. After a while, a map appeared on the monitor, dotted with several glowing points. So those glowing dots represent the potential locations of the other boxes? One of them is where we found the first box. That leaves 12 more. So if we visit these 12 spots, will we be able to collect all of the boxes of blessings? Then let's get going. If we all go, we're sure to find them in no time at all. But wouldn't it be a bad idea for all of us to leave at once? Invaders might attack the school while we're gone. In that case, I have a suggestion. Let's split into 2 teams. Yeah, why not? I assume you mean one team to look for the boxes and another to stay and defend the school. Well, I don't have any problems with this plan as long as the school is defended. So how do we split the teams? How about me, Tsubasa, Gaku, and the twins for the exploration team, and Takemaru, Shoma, Nozomi, Moko, Kurara, and Yugamu for the defense team? Wait, what about me? Oh, is this a choice? Okay. You're a special case. You can choose who you want to go with. Who I want to go with. I am really interested in searching for the boxes, but I'm also worried the defense team may not be strong enough. Exploration or defense? Which one? I'm going exploration. I'm scavenging. Unfortunately, I have to deal with Gaku, but that's okay. Which one should I choose? With the twins I go! Yeah, that was a pretty simple choice for me. Could this be how we changed our fate? Would this hunt for buried treasure be the thing that finally gave my journey through time meaning? I don't know, but we'll see. My preparations are complete. We're ready for anything. In terms of backup, we'll be relying on Tsubasa for equipment maintenance and Kako for clairvoyance. The rest of us will maintain a forward formation so we can transition to battle whenever necessary. That's about as strategic as we can be with a party of 6 people. Yeah, but any decent party's gonna have 6 members, right? Although 4 works pretty good too. What are you even talking about? Oh, is that like a Super Sentai reference? The map says there should be some kind of a settlement around here. I think there's some kind of shrine here too. Looks like the place has been destroyed by bombing. There's no trace of any villain in this area anymore. Or villain? Village. Oh my god. Man, that's heartless. Oh, but I guess it was people from Earth who did it, huh? I think the shrine is still intact under the sand somewhere. Brother dearest, let's look for it. If you say so, then I suppose we have to believe it. If you don't want to, I'll just look on my own. Emo, just do it. Be on our good side, please. We started a search of the beach area. We were pretty much depending on Kaku's instincts to tell us where to look. I could see why Hiruko wanted her on this team. Lore accurate? I wish. Get him out of here. After a few hours. Oh my god. Actually, no, this is a perfect opportunity! Leave him alone!
This isn't a pit, it's some kind of cave.
Oh, secret tunnel.
Wow, you're right. And this thing buried here. That's it! It's one of the boxes we're looking for.
Well, that was a pretty lame way of finding it. If they're all this easy to find, we'd have the full set in no time. It took us like 20 days to get here. Was that too much to hope for? Let's take the rest of the day off. Our team found a box yesterday, so I think we're good for now. Splendid. It's good to know you weren't doing nothing while we were stuck back there. In that case, let's part. No. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Moko. We made it through another defensive battle, but was that anything worth celebrating? Would this war ever truly end? Would we all make it to day 100 to go home this time? I don't know. This route is still up in the air. I still don't see why people deem this as like super shit yet. We're back on the hunt, huh? Where are we looking today? The two closest points on the map. A box may have been taken to an art gallery. Oh, we're going to the art gallery? Like on purpose now? Or hospital in this area. We visited the art gallery in Box of Calamity. But they really didn't highlight that because that was a completely new area. And we really just glossed over that detail. We arrived at the hospital, rather the ruins of what had once been a hospital. Yikes, I'm getting queasy just looking at this place. Maybe you should go in first then. That's even more scary. Don't push me, I'm gonna hurl. We're not making any progress. This really is starting to feel like a horror movie. And have you noticed all these needles on the ground? That's gotta be a health code violation. Look at the place! Sure is dark in here. The electricity's still wired up. If we can find the breaker switch, we should be able to get the lights on. No sign of anything like that around here. I don't sense it either. Maybe we should have used the Gift-O-Matic to make some emergency lighting equipment before we came. Hindsight's 20/20, right? Hey, you think this is it? Is this the gimmick with this route? Is this just the Gaku getting hurt route? Because if so, I can get behind that. I think that's a good thing. This one's got 6 symbols on the lid. Apart from that, it looks just like the others. Awesome, we never found it if it wasn't for me. I think the old lights did all the real work. At least give me some credit. The important thing is we found it. Now we can get out of here. Come on, I've had enough of this place. Yeah, I don't want to pick up any nasty infections. Hanging around all this used and broken medical equipment can't be good for our health. Hey, horror stories are bad enough without bringing that kind of realism into them. Our team left the ruins box in hand. I wondered, was there a time when this hospital had been a bustling place full of medical staff, patients, and visitors? Yes. Obviously. I had the weirdest feeling that I met someone at a hospital once, a long time ago, that we talked about so many things. Oh my. It was probably just my imagination, or deja vu from a scary park ride or something. Who did you talk to? Probably like the scientists that were experimenting on him, right? But like, I wonder if it's referring to someone in particular. Day 56. Wait, what? We're on 56 already? Did the old book actually mention the art gallery? Not exactly. There was a note written that said a box was collected here. The scholar researching it seemed pretty diligent. And analyzing other meticulous research has led us here. What's with the fucking spikes in the background, by the way? Like, who made that? It actually resembles the disarray my soul feels every time Gaku opens his mouth. This kind of work makes it so rewarding to be an engineer. We can feel grateful later. I saw some invaders on our way here. Oh, of course. Let's find the box before they come our way. No battle, please. I don't want to fight. Tsubasa, we don't know where exactly in the gallery they're being stored, right? No, unfortunately. Then we might have better luck splitting up. Seems weird to all stroll through a gallery together anyway. Okay, we'll go look over there. I guess we should go take a look around. Why is this music playing? Why is Claire de Lune playing? Nothing lovey-dovey is happening. Nothing sad is happening. We're just at an art gallery. Is it to match the vibe? The gallery was pretty big. There weren't just pictures, but sculptures too. It was a little different. There's a goat statue over there. It was a little different from other ones. Yo, they have a statue of Yugamu? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Yugamu, they made a statue about you. Yo, he'd love to be here. Should we be looking in the storage instead? As I was considering the possibility. Is that Hiruko? Are we having alone time with Hiruko? No way. Is that why Claire de Lune is playing? I wasn't expecting this to have a CG. Hey. It was a picture of a cherry blossom viewing party. Oh, how sweet. Do people normally wear white robes during that time too? Cherry blossoms were blooming in a park and lots of people were looking at the flowers with smiles on their faces. So peaceful and tranquil. It's something you could have seen in the Tokyo residential complex in springtime, save for the sky pictured above.
So, this is a scene from the planet Futurum.
Yep.
I suppose it is.
Honestly, I still couldn't believe it. It would make so much more sense if this was just a post-apocalyptic Earth. But the old book's existence, meeting the old man, and most of all, the prisoner that was killed. That I definitely did not contribute to. They all negated my hopeful wish. This is Planet Futurum, an alien planet.
There was a world we never knew about, where people we never knew lived. I have to say, I have some issues with what we're doing here.
Oh, are we having some existential crises?
Even if this is war.
I never expected to hear Hiruko say something like this, but I understood where she was coming from all too painfully.
Yeah, me too.
Man, you really don't contribute to the conversation at all, do you?
I can fight the invaders because they're trying to kill us.
Oh, never mind. I spoke too
Back at
soon.
the
My fault.
complex, they were
My fault, King.
massacring
What happened
people in the
again?
streets. But fighting people who could make art like this? I don't think I can do that.
You're a kind person, Takumi.
Thanks.
I don't know about that. Maybe I'm just soft.
The boxes of blessings might be able to end this war.
Maybe we don't need a box of blessings to make a miracle. Don't you think, Hiruko? I think you're too foolish if you think that way. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's what I like about you. Oh, what? Never mind.
Do you have that box with you now?
No, that's back at the academy. It felt safer to leave it behind.
I see.
Hiruko leaned up against me. Oh! And in the next instant...
Watch out, Takumi!
What? What? Bitch! What? Whoa! What? As I hit the floor, I watched in amazement as Hiruko transformed into a commander. I hate Zenta! How long were you? Was that entire moment fake? Was the bonding we had fake? Were you Zenta this entire time? How long? Is Hiruko dead? Is Hiruko dead? Is that it? Is this what it is? When? When did this happen? It was the one who disguised herself as Moko before. The shapeshift. Yo, I fucking hate Zenta, dog.
I wasn't able to transform completely.
Oh, noticed.
It was foolish to make contact with Takumi without taking me out first.
Oh, I see now. I see. Watch out, Takumi. And that was the real Hiruko. I see. I get it. I understand now. I understand. Still a little bit upset that that whole moment we had wasn't with the real Hiruko, but you know, cool, whatever.
Next time we meet, I'll be extra careful to kill you and take the remaining boxes.
This is very Dragon Ball-esque. No? Like, imagine Planet Namek, where like everyone's fighting for the Dragon Balls, right? Damn it, she got the box. Takumi, are you okay? Here, let me staunch the bleeding. The real Hiruko ran over and helped with my wound. She had a fresh injury across her stomach too. We both had a close call. She got me in the basement. I let my guard down after we found the box. I feel like such a fool. Oh, okay, so it's okay, got it. And that's why that Hiruko or Zenta talked about, like, do you have it with you so she can get both, you know? We can leave them be until all the boxes have been found. Then we'll really take our time making them suffer before we kill them. Oh my, that's what I like about you, Hiruko. Never change. She was right, not about the killing. No, she is. But the boxes, we just had to wait until the invaders came after the rest of us, and take them back for ourselves. It'd be really foolish of them to go after you with the boxes in hand, but chances are that's what's gonna happen. We were retreating for now, but I was determined to make up for this loss later. Zenta, I'll murder you, I swear to God. Oh, I swear to God, you rue this day. Morning again. My body's still sore from everything it went through yesterday. I'll need to eat if I want to recover, though. Better get over to the cafeteria. Oh my God! I hate fighting. And it'll take time for them to break through the wall of fire. I've had time to heal up from when the commander attacked me at the art gallery too. It's time I paid her back for that. I better get to the war room. How do you know it's Zentaw? What the fuck? Why is Hiruko? Oh, because Zentaw transformed into Hiruko. Okay, I was about to say, why is Hiruko on the monitor?
I wonder what my brains look like.
Seek help.
If I could only have copied you perfectly, then I would have been able to take back the box. And the hope that it would have brought...
No, I was killing everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if you copied perfectly, you were dying. We survived another battle and got another box into the bargain. The war was far from over, but we were making progress. We decided to use the rest of the day to rest up and recover. Where are we going to look today? I can sense something in that direction. According to the book, there was a shrine over there once. It's a long way, though. I'll have to camp out tonight, whether we find anything or not. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Oh, man. Why can't things ever be easy? No, I don't want to be alone with Gaku.
Hey,
This gets a CG. What's up, Gaku? Gaku was gazing into the campfire, a thoughtful look on his face. All of a sudden, he was acting a lot more serious than usual.
Something I've been wanting to ask you. How do you do it? How are you so comfortable with who you are?
What the hell?
Me? I can never stop worrying.
Is this actually like a deep conversation with Gaku? No way.
Did they think I'm a burden? Are they looking down on me? Do they hate me? That stuff's always in my head. It's not like anyone at the group home has ever said that either. This is all coming from me. Being poor, pushing people away all the time. It makes me feel like I'm garbage.
Damn.
The way Shoma's always putting himself down, it almost comes across like a joke. But honestly, I get how he feels. I feel the same way. You're not like that though. You believe in yourself and do what you need to do.
Oh my god. I really wasn't expecting this. That's crazy. This is a good conversation. I wonder how it's going to end. I had no idea what to tell Gaku. I definitely didn't feel as confident or comfortable with myself as he was making me out to be.
Sorry.
I guess that's the image you
To bring the mood
portray.
down. Go ahead and get some sleep. I can keep watch on my own.
Wow. Damn. I mean, I hope, I wish it, like, ended in a more conclusive way instead of, like, so quickly there, but if it's something that's going to be relevant for the entire route, then, or for the remainder of this route, then I guess it's a good thing to, like, leave unanswered for now. Gaku gets the best ones out of nowhere. Like, actually, like, what the hell? What is even up with that? I give the character a lot of flack, and rightfully so, but when he has good moments, he has good moments, you know? We got back to the academy, finally drawing a close to our extended exploration mission. After sleeping on the cold, hard ground, my bed felt decadently soft. Jeez. I lay down and was out like a light in a matter of seconds. Dude, we're on day 60, and I still don't see why people consider this so bad. Like, it's a pretty good route so far. I will say it does feel incredibly repetitive, with the only plot point being find the boxes. That is like my major gripe with this so far. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like it has a lot to offer, no? Everybody ready for another day hunting down those special boxes? Yes, let's go. Our destination for today is a house. An enemy commander's house. Hey, are we gonna be okay going to a place like that? We'll be fine. It belongs to one of the commanders we've already defeated. Huh. Okay. Which one was it? Turam Tammy. Now, come on. We can't afford to waste time. So, Turam Tammy's house, is you gonna have, like, all these idol figurines? Wow. Is there really a box here? That's it. No doubt about it. Nobody else is here, though, right? If there is, we'll deal with them. Come on. This is definitely the right place. Okay, let's get moving. I like how we're seeing this type of place too. I never would have guessed we would have visited Turam Tammy's house. But I guess this is where she lived, and given her character, yeah, I can. This is part for the course. It makes sense it would look like this. But right as we try to set out. Whoa! Whoa! Those are spikes. Yep.
Hold on, Tsubasa.
We learned that this was no ordinary house. We were subjected to trap after trap, arrows from walls, chains from the ceiling, and the place had it all.
Hurry, pull me up!
Calm down. We don't know what kind of trap we might set off.
Sorry, but I'm stuck on something and can't move. Oh, something clicked again?
Oh, Ema.
If you set off a trap, don't move. Don't even breathe or let your heart beat.
You're asking too much!
Yeah, Tsubasa's still kind of, facing death. Just then.
Hey everyone! Welcome to my house! Unfortunately, I don't remember inviting any of you.
Is this a voiceover? Because, last time I checked, she is dead. I thought I was gonna die. There aren't any more traps, right? Look over there. It's a box. It really was inside the house. Let's take it then. Isn't this stealing? Charm Tammy is gone. It should be fine. This one has 9 symbols. They must mean something. Anyway, we don't... Well, how many times are they going to mention that? Anyway, we don't want to overstay our welcome here. Let's head back to Last of Us Academy. Yeah, let's get out of here already. Can I get another free time? I want to see if I'm missing any upgrades. Guess not. What? Can you come with me for a second? Shoma, what's going on?
He's escaped!
Of course. But what's he planning to do now? Our boxes are still okay, right? Yes, the boxes themselves are safely under lock and key, but... But what? Don't keep us in suspense. You're only gonna make it worse. Alright, Eito exists? Yeah, we're on one of those routes. We think he might have gotten into the research that Kako and Shoma put together. All the important data is backed up, so we won't lose any progress. But there's a chance Mr. Aotsuki could interfere with our search for the boxes now. Now that the commanders are gone, we need someone else to interfere, and I guess the perfect subject for that would be Eito. So now we've got to worry about him getting them first, as if we didn't have enough on our hands with the invaders. Let's split up and search the school. He may still be lurking here somewhere. Right, I just hope we find him. We divided into pairs and scoured the school from top to bottom. But what we found in the end wasn't Eito. Instead...
The Honorable Sea-Ray!
Oh no! Oh! Eito, how could you? Eito, no! Thank you, Eito. Eito, no! That's not nice. Still no sign of him. None of the sensors are registering anything earlier. Or either. Jeez. You think he's gone already? Yep. One of the fire extinguishers is gone. He could easily have made it off school grounds by now. Bastard took a ton of stuff with him, too. He's in this for the long run. What now? Should we go after him? There's no time for that. We still have more boxes to find. Should we still be looking for the boxes right now? Oh? What is that supposed to mean? Well, we don't really know what the enemy is up to, and now Eito's on the loose. I thought maybe it'd be better to concentrate on defense for a while? You can, yeah. You're not wrong, but the invaders are still after the boxes. We can't risk them getting hold of them. We can't cut down on defense any more than we have already, so why don't we split the exploration team in two? What are they doing up there? Sounds like a decent idea, but how are we going to divide up? Let's go with something simple. Me, Tsubasa, and Kako on one team, the boys on the other. That doesn't feel like the numbers are right, but okay. Okay, but I feel better if we had Takumi too. Yay! Wait, what? You didn't even include, like, Kurara or Moko in that. Wait, what do you mean the boys on the other? What the hell? You forgot, like, a few girls, too. Me too, I feel like he could be important. But that just leaves me and Ema. We're on the... Oh, you mean part of the exploration team? Oh, never mind. I thought she meant, like, splitting up the entire, like, squad. Like, the entire academy students, whatever. Never mind. I get it. If you're that worried, we can add a couple more team members, but I don't want to make this easy for Eito to sabotage things. It's up to you, team leader. We'll go with whatever you think is best. Time for me to make a decision. Should I go with the girls or the boys? Oh, brother. I'm going with the girls! Because I can tolerate them much more than sticking with Gaku for the rest of the day. Girls!
I'll go with the girls.
Oh, so that's how it is. You're trying to build your own harem, huh? No, that's a you thing. Are you? No. If Kako says it's important for me to go with them, I think I should trust her instincts. I suppose you're right about that. My dear sister's predictions do tend to come true. In that case, Takamaru Yugamu can fill out the boys' team. How does that sound? Fine with me. I've been itching for a chance to bust loose. Same here. This treasure hunting gig is sounding more fun all the time. You know what to do. Find the boxes and, if possible, Eito as well. Then we just have to survive until day 100. We're close! We're getting closer. Losing Syria had raised a lot of questions. What did Eito know? And what was he going to do from here? Did it have something to do with Futurum itself, or was it connected to the boxes of blessings? I knew dwelling on it wouldn't do me any good, but it was hard not to think about it. In spite of my thoughts running around in circles, I somehow managed to get sleep that night. There's an old mansion in this area, and that's where we should look today. Sounds good to me. Let's get going. I wonder what kind of person used to live here. No need to go prying into the past. Just look at who's living here now. What, who? Oh, hello. Oh, cool CG. I like this.
We can't back down either. Let's sneak around to a better spot.
Aye, aye.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Keep your heads down. We don't want to get spotted.
We made our way stealthily into the mansion, and inside... Yes, we found the box. Doesn't look like there's any traps around it either. Grab it and let's go. I hope this one's a box of blessings. There's 11 symbols on its lid. I wonder if that means... They mention it every time! They mention it every single time! Stop! Several days passed and then... Hey, look over there. We looked where Tsubasa was pointing to see an enemy unit in the distance. They weren't moving very fast, but there were more of them than we'd ever seen before. This isn't good. They're heading for the Last Defense Academy. We're looking at our next opponents. And the boys aren't going to be back until tomorrow. We can't afford to wait around for them. Then we need to get back to the school to prepare for battle. We turned around and went back the way we came to raise the alarm. Even with 14 members missing, we did everything we could to get ready to face the attack that was inevitably coming. Do I have to do it? Can I just skip? Thank you. It's morning. They should be arriving any minute now. Oh no, I do have to do it. You guys are heading out, huh? Be careful, everyone. Eito could still be out there waiting to ambush you.
Oh?
Ooh, the Rutsnum Cave. This underground passage is quite old, and there are traces of multiple reinforcements over the years. Well, probably not the same cave, but still. I doubt we would have found it if the entrance wasn't blown open before. Look over here. Is that a door? Ooh? It's locked. There's a keyhole, though. Can you open it, Tsubasa? Man, who needs a key? Summon your fucking giant axe and slice it open! It kind of smells like sulfur in here. Is it poison gas? No, I don't think so. Kako's right. What we found down there instead was an underground hot springs. What is this doing here? It could have been some sort of natural spa back in the day. Maybe they converted it into a box storage facility later. Anyway, there's only one thing we can do now. Right, no way. One thing? Gaku would hate me, bro! Gaku would hate me! How did it come to this? I couldn't process what was happening in front of my eyes. Could this be another hallucinatory attack from a commander?
Stop darting your eyes around. You're wearing a bathing suit too.
Oh my! Tsubasa and Hiruko? Oh, you spoil me so. The purple hair, I need her. She's kind of fine, bro.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm always biased towards Tsubasa though. I love Tsubasa. Hi Tsubasa. Oh man, my back is so dirty. Oh, if only I had an extra pair of hands.
Takumi, go drink some milk in the changing area.
Damn it!
Something. You have 10 seconds to leave.
I'll be back. Oh, I found a key. It was at the bottom of the hot springs. That's the key. Looks that way. We should take it with us. Oh my god, seeing all of their bikinis actually was plot relevant. It's the box. This one has 5 symbols. This is what we came for, alright. But then the very next moment... Everyone, get down! A silver flash passed through the air while where our heads had been. Did someone attack us? Oh, sup. We fought as best we could, but we're easily outclassed. He's strong. Our attacks aren't effective at all. He's clearly hacking. I agree. Whenever I'm losing, it's not because of a difference in skill. It's because he's cheating. You're cheating! Without hesitation, Hiruko threw the box behind the commander. The box! Now, run as fast as you can. What about the box? The commander will keep it safe. We'll just have to kill him later and take it back then. Whether that'll work or not, I totally agree with running away now. I'm gonna hurl. If you're going to vomit, do it while you run. We call that multitasking. We ran for our lives, desperately scrambling for the surface. In the end, we managed to get away successfully. But how were we supposed to deal with a commander who was impervious to all of our attacks? And then we repeat the same old, same old. Ah, we poison him. Ah, then we kill him. Shing, 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 shing. And then Vishnus comes in, be like, prepare for day 99 or 100. And then I'm gonna steal every box. Those boxes will be mine. And then, out of the blue, it happened. Daosha! It sounded as if we weren't expecting it, but even after all this time, I could never quite get used to the sound and the feeling of dread that came with it. Yeah, let's just get it over with. There would be no honor defeating you as you are now. I am old. If I'm going to fight, I need it to mean something. I have no interest in Vishnus' ambitions. I cede this battle to you. Now wait just a minute. We don't need your pity. I'm an Osuzuki, you decrepit old windbag. Kurara, please, don't be hasty. I don't think we can win if he gets serious. If we keep fighting him, we'll all die. She's right. My successor may delight in endless warfare, but not me. The paragon of warfare, by the way. Daosha, the final commander, turned his back on us and walked away. None of us tried to stop him. He exuded such an aura of strength and authority that we could barely move. Even if we had our entire team together, how in the world were we supposed to fight someone like that without getting utterly annihilated? Poison. According to the book, the next box is in a residential area. For real? Why would anyone hide something so important somewhere so normal? Hiding in plain sight, Tsubasa. You never heard of that? Maybe the box came first, and after people forgot about it, the town was built over it. Or that. That could be it too. Like how the tunnels last time connected to an old public bathhouse. Whatever the explanation, we've got a long way to go. You do. Not. Oh, it's right there. What do you mean a long way? It's closer than any of the others have been. Lucky number 7, huh? I hope that's a good sign. Well, we've got what we came for. No need to stick around here anymore. I guess you're right. Yes, let's head back. Onwards! Once again, it felt like it had happened out of nowhere, but this time, even more than the others, we really should have been expecting it. Daosha!
It's time to finish me off.
Oh my god, who's gonna absorb him? I think it should be Takamaru. Oh wait, no, it's Vishnus. He gets cut off, it got spoiled, sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
You call being killed by the enemy a proud death? Ridiculous.
Wait, was it killed by the enemy? Who was killed by you just now? Vishnus stamped on the commander's desiccated corpse with a sneer. But we had bigger problems than her show of disrespect. She was holding the boxes, each and every box we collected so far. Bitch, how? Don't show all of them. Oh my god. That really? That was so unnecessary.
We're settling this here and now.
Moko, no! Stop!
I called Moko off, my voice much louder than even I was expecting. Moko's dead, isn't she? But we were still exhausted from our battle with Daosha. We had no chance of defeating Vishnus. That wasn't pessimism, it was a fact. I knew it with complete certainty, the same way I knew when I needed to go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. You couldn't think of a better analogy, given the mood of the scene right now? No one else tried to stop her leaving either. We weren't ready yet. This was Dalshaw sparing us all over again. No matter how strong we got, there always seemed to be an even stronger opponent waiting to challenge us. All the same, we would still find a way to win. We had to. Yeah, we'll try our best. That much I'll say. If we could take back the boxes she stole, we'll get our chance. I know we will.
It's that, or sit around and wait for her to activate them herself.
Obviously, no one wanted to do that. Veshus had let us live because we were no threat to her. The last thing we needed was for her to get even stronger. So, hey, if she's got all the boxes now, how come we're not dead already? They're sacred to the future ends, even Veshness. She's probably got to perform rituals and stuff before she can open them. Also, she might not have worked out which boxes are which yet. So we still have a chance to pull off a hit and save our skins. But how do we do that? Should we all attack her at once? We still can't afford to fail. I'd say we send the exploration team to the enemy's base and take back the boxes. Oh, okay, yeah, we could do that. We'll try and avoid confrontations. We can go back here and all fight Veshness together. How does that sound? Sure. Fine with me. We need to do something anyway. If we let her keep the boxes, it's all over. Everyone agreed to Hiruko's suggestion. We couldn't let Veshness make the first move. We had to take action, and fast. It's the same goal as ever. Get all the boxes before the enemy can use them. Is Veshness really in there? Yes, I can feel the box's presence. I'll bet my brother's soul on it. You've really come out of your shell, Kako, for better or worse. I think it's a good thing. Relying on others is fine, but you still need to be able to take care of yourself. Alright, let's find a way inside. We snuck into the base and began navigating its maze-like corridors. Then a figure stepped out of the shadows to bar our path. I felt like I was seeing a ghost or something from a nightmare. Well. Hello, Takumi. It's been a while. Eito. Oh, don't act so surprised. I'm not here for fun, you know. You're all looking just as hideous as always, all the more so given how totally clueless you still are. Does this mean you've allied yourself with Veshness? Hardly. The futures are just as bad as you. They may look a little different, but their souls are every bit as rotten. Using their god as an excuse to commit atrocities, waging war in the name of justice. If I was going to join up with someone like that, I might as well have kept serving the people of Earth. That's fair. I'd much rather you take them away and face her while you still stand a chance. Not right now, of course. She's not even here anymore. In other words, you want us and Veshness to wipe each other out so you'll be free to take the boxes. You can think of it that way if you want. But I already know you won't turn me down. I'm the only one who knows where the boxes are being kept. If you want to find them on your own, you have to fight all of the enemies in this base while you're at it. Not something I'd recommend with a group this small. I really hated to admit it, but Eito had a point. Yeah, he kinda does.
Oh?
Alright, I can see there's no point in arguing with you. Hurry up and lead us to the boxes. Are you sure about this, Hiruko? Tsubasa, what's another idea you have? Don't worry, I'm well aware that everything Eito says is laced with hate and lies. But if this is a trap, we just have to fight our way out of it. And if worse comes to worse, I'd rather fight him than Veshness right now. That's true, he's much easier to kill. Oh, do I rank that low in your estimation? Well, I'll let it slide. Follow me, it's not very far, but it could be confusing if you don't know the way. Reluctantly, we began to follow Eito as he led us through the base. What did Siri tell you before he died? You destroyed him so you could keep that information to yourself, right? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Let's just say, when you chose to pursue the truth about the boxes, you further distanced yourself from another truth. What? The box of... No, because I'll be still searching for the boxes. Even if you include the boxes of calamity. What does he mean, exactly? The boxes? You've been telling the truth. The boxes were all here, and they hadn't been opened yet. We gathered them up and headed back the way we came. Get fooled, Veshness. Well, I'm off then. Good luck, everyone. Okay, bye. With that, Eito disappeared. We had no other choice but to let him go for now. Hey, aren't there more boxes than the ones we recovered? Yeah, the game only showed 3. Oh, Eito took some of them for sure. You're right, some of these boxes I haven't seen before. There were 2 more boxes than we originally brought in. The invaders must have found some on their own. Oh wait, no, it was all of them then. Okay, well, whatever. The number of symbols on them were 2 and 13. That makes 12 in total. We're still missing one. I prefer not to risk opening them until we have them all. If the last one's not here, then I'm guessing Veshness has it. Yes, I feel like that's the case. I felt the box's presence coming from her. It's decided then. Let's grab these and get out of here. And then Veshness comes to take them back. We'll steal the last one from her. Oh, and when, yeah. As much as I hate doing what Eito wants us to do, I don't think we have any other options. True, in that case, let's get as far away as we from here as we can. I still don't... Oh my... I don't see how this route is bad. Like, I don't get it. Finally, the big day arrived, day 99. The usual morning announcement didn't play that day. Instead, the intruder alert began blaring. It's Veshness. She's here.
Was there never a chance that we could have talked instead?
No, fuck you. Well, GG's. Hey, we got all the boxes now.
Out of these boxes.
Now, with this, I chant the language of the Futurims to summon Futuron.
The other 6 are boxes.
Futuron, grant me my wish.
The old man told us, the blessings stand alone.
Now that we have all the boxes, we can't not open them. That would be an insult to all the lives we've taken to make it to this point. To make it through to day 100, we need to open them. But first we have to solve the puzzle of which boxes are which. The designs on the lids and the old man's words are the only clues we've got. Out of these 13, 7 heads have something in common. Something that makes them stand alone. And that's... Was it a choice? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, prime number or odd number? Well, if it's standing alone, it's prime number, right? But the bad ending would be odd number. Supposedly. So, I kind of want to go with the bad ending first, right? Let's do it! I took a deep breath and opened the boxes. As for which ones I picked, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Odd numbers. Numbers that couldn't be divided by 2. I had just one wish, the same thing I wanted from the very beginning, a way for all of us to survive through to day 100. Suddenly there was a blinding light, and then... Unless I chose right. Did I choose right? I didn't mean to choose right. I blacked out. What was that? Oh, okay, yeah, I did choose wrong. Let's go! When I finally came to, I was greeted by a nightmare. Many of my friends were on the ground, not moving.
Oh no. Did I open a box of calamity?
No, I don't think so. Oh, just then I felt a searing pain in my side.
That's right, Takumi.
Oh, Eito! Hey! Eito had stabbed me with an infuser.
You made the most foolish of decisions right at the very end.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Oopsies. I realized I wasn't alone. All my surviving friends were there too, killing each other with deranged looks on their faces.
Die! Everyone die and become one with the planet!
Hey, Kiko.
I'll kill you all!
Girara!
I should have just done this from the start!
Gimaru!
I'll kill every last one of you bastards!
I tried to yell at them to stop, but no sound came out of my mouth. I stared at Eito's smug grin as I started to black out again, slipping into a darkness from which I would never wake. Well, ending 26 box of blessings route, that checks out, cursed with calamity. Prime numbered. I took a deep breath and opened the boxes. As for which ones I picked, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Prime numbers. Numbers that can only be divided by themselves and 1. Numbers that stood alone. I had just one wish, the same thing I wanted from the very beginning, a way for all of us to survive through to day 100. Suddenly there was a blinding light, and then we all died again. What the fuck?
Where am I?
It actually works?
What is this? What have I been doing?
Bro.
I don't believe it.
Darumi? Kiyoshika!
Darumi?
You're alive? You've come back to us!
Are you
Are they hemo anima ghosts?
Are you freaking serious right now?
The power to survive through day 100 means we all have to be together.
I think you're right. With all of us here, I doubt even Eito will be any trouble anymore.
So, I have no idea what's going on, but does this mean we're holding a killing game after all?
Oh my god, it really is her.
Nobody said anything of the sort. More importantly, look at us. We're alive.
You are! You're really alive again!
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm so glad!
So long as we're together, we have nothing to fear from anyone!
Okay, Emo would never say this, by the way.
Guess the boxes really did grant our wish, huh?
Yeah. Whatever the future holds, we'll overcome it together.
The boxes had blessed us, alright? We still don't know what would happen next or what Eito was scheming, but that didn't matter. We would face whatever challenges life threw at us, and we would win. Even in our darkest hour, our friendship and determination would keep the light of hope alive. You know, for those first, set of endings, blessed with a miracle. Yeah, okay. Very, 50-50 on that, calamity and blessings. Anyway, back to the girls' or boys' choice. Boys.
I'll go with the boys team. I'm a guy too, after all.
Bingo. You know what to do. Find the boxes, and if possible, Eito as well. Now we just have to survive until day 100. Using Siri had raised a lot of questions. What did Eito know? And what was he going to do from here? Did it have something to do with Futurum itself, or was it connected to the boxes of blessings? I knew dwelling on it wouldn't do me any good, but it was hard not to think about it. In spite of my thoughts running around in circles, I somehow managed to get to sleep that night. Let's go, boys! This stinks. I hate walking. And I hate hearing you complain all the time. Yeah, man, this is war. You gotta accept a little hardship now and then. Since one was going on a giant treasure hunt, part of a war. And it's not like we're real soldiers anyway. What are we then? That's a good question. Students, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. Getting back on track. We're supposed to be heading to a village today. A village? Yeah, a place where people used to live. I think we all know what a village is. Talk to me, thank you. Let's hope we find what we're looking for. Oh my. Wow, look at this. We arrived at our destination. Not too far from the village's entrance, we discovered a small shrine. Inside it, placed in a position of honor, was a little wooden box. There it is. That's gotta be it. That was really easy. I was so excited that I forgot to look where I was going and dashed forward. Then I felt a weird sensation underneath my foot. Good job, Takumi. Good job. Apparently there were landmines placed around the shrine, and I stepped on one. The next thing I knew, I'd been launched into the air. But you're good, right? I came down hard, the others running over to check on me.
Stay with us, man! Look at how much he's bleeding!
Damn it.
I'm chill though, right?
Let's get him back to the school.
My friends' voices sounded like they were getting farther and farther away. I was only conscious for a little while longer before everything went black. Good job, Takumi. Good job, that's our leader. Where? It's My room? Takumi, you're awake. Thank goodness. It's been days now. I was starting to think... Oh, so everyone came back okay? Yes, thanks to you. They brought the box back too. What do you mean, thanks to him? He was unconscious the entire time and stepped on a landmine. Anyone could have found the box. By the way, there were 4 of us there. Oh, this is next level Takumi glazing. What are we talking about here? I'm so relieved. I thought maybe you'd never wake up. Thanks, guys. I should be able to get back to searching today. I'm not in any pain and I can move normally. I should be fine. Well, I wasn't lying. I felt a little unsettled. How could I move this freely after being in bed for several days? What was going on with my body? Okay, well, this is going to be important, I think. Yo, hold up! Gaku suddenly stopped eating his soba noodles and slammed his fist on the table and stand. What's wrong? Was there no shrimping or noodles? Or they forgot the egg? No, not that. I'm talking about Takumi. He almost died and he's going back out there to search? That's messed up. I agree with this. You could die. Die and never come back. It's not like when we die around the school.
You should be traumatized to the point that you never want to go out again. Are you crazy or something?
Kako, have you gone soft on us just because you had a friend almost die? This is war. The stakes are high. Okay, I know Gaku complains a lot, and I thought like the walking thing was a bit too much. So yeah, I don't agree with him there. But like, he did almost see a friend die, so I understand him acting like this. You can't just like chalk it up to, oh, it's war. Like, you know, I feel like you gotta take some feelings into account here. That night, a visitor came... Oh, brother. Came to see me in my room. It was Gaku. Hey, sorry things were so hectic this morning. I wanted to talk to you, though. Is that okay? Sure, go ahead. Do you remember what we talked about around the campfire a while back? I do! This is kind of a part 2 to that, I guess. I really do think you're amazing, you know? You never let anything get you down. So when you stepped on that landmine, I was seriously freaking out. It looked like you stopped breathing. I thought it was all over. But then you got better and showed up acting the same as ever, like it was no big deal. And I'm scared. Hiruko's right about me. I'm so scared I don't know what to do with myself. Up until a little while ago, the most I had to worry about was taking care of my siblings and leaving the house on time for my job at the flower shop. Matters of life and death? I thought that kind of stuff only happened in manga and anime. I know we're not exactly normal students anymore, and if Kako says these boxes are important, it's probably true. But it feels like faith is all we got to go on, and honestly, that terrifies me. I don't know what I should do.
Please, tell me, Takumi. How are you still so strong?
The image of Hiruko in a bikini carries me. It's in my wallet, look at it. I think it's because of my first 100 days here. So many of us died and I was powerless to do anything about it. I felt so much regret and despair back then, I just kind of drifted through that darkness until I ended up here. I don't have all the answers, Gaku. I'm just as scared as you are, and sometimes I feel like I don't have the strength to go on either.
When it comes down to it, I'm more afraid of losing my friends again.
Aww.
And I want answers. If finding the boxes will tell me why we had to go through all this, then that's what I'll do.
This is so sweet. Okay, guess that's why I don't get it.
This is a lot for me to deal with. I want to see it your way, I really do. But I'm still scared. I can't get on board with it right away.
Let's just say, I'm gonna think about it. Sorry again for disturbing you so late. Good night, Takumi. Gaku gets a lot of good moments in this route. Are you sure about this, Gaku? To use your own words, if you die out there, you're dead for good. Yeah, well, I might not want to look for these boxes anymore, but I do want to find answers to our questions.
Sure, I'm scared, but I'm more scared of staying scared. Is that such a bad thing?
That's fair. I think I know how you feel.
Oh.
What do you think, team leader? If that's what you want, then I won't stop you. Glad to have you back on board, Gaku. Good to be back. I'll start pulling my weight too. Just don't give me too much work. You're honest to a fault as always, Mr. Mariko. Nice to see you finally showing some guts, man. Let's hit the road. I got a good feeling about today. Onwards! It's crazy that Vess just survived that bomb blast. She must be even tougher than we thought. She also seems like the type who'd get super obsessed with host clubs, though. Somehow I think defeating her would be easier than taking her to one of those places. Maybe we ought to use the boxes to wish for one? No. No way, if we're going down that road, I want my own harem. It's every man's fantasy. Oh, Gaku. You know, you can give Gaku as many good moments as you want. This is just who he is at the end of the day, though. This place has definitely seen better days. I hope it doesn't collapse on top of us. We only found it because the entrance was blown open already. We better be careful inside. Hey, look, a door. You think maybe the box is behind it? We're not going to slice this one open either, are we? Gaku inserted the key into the door and turned it. The door opened without a sound. And inside we found... Okay. Wow, this is very anticlimactic, huh? Well, well, impressive that you dodged my blade, children of the stars. However, these boxes are sacred to us. Your pilfering ends now. Commander, but we took them all out.
I am Shoma.
I know.
I am not like the ones you've defeated thus far. Prepare yourselves.
We fought as best we could, but were easily outclassed. What the hell? None of our attacks are working. He's on a completely different level than any of the commanders we faced before. Who is this guy? We might need to brace ourselves for the end here. Not that I want to. Just then a pathetic scream echoed throughout the labyrinth. Gaku? How do you always get yourself in these situations? It was Gaku, tears streaming, snot running, sprinting with a pitiful expression on his face. I mean, it's a good way to distract Shaw, I guess. And behind him was a boulder.
Holy crap! I'm scared! Help! Help!
You'll be alright, I think. Of course, it's a trap. Gaku set off one of the traps in the passageways on purpose.
You scumbag!
Oh, on purpose? Yo, never mind! Gaku, good job! The giant boulder smashed into Shaw. Fortunately, Gaku managed to get out of the way just before it hit. How you like me now, huh? While I could hardly say he was cool with all that snot running down his face, he had at least stopped the commander in his tracks. Come on, we have to run! What about the box? That geezer took it! We can get it back once we figure out how to beat him. Okay, that makes sense. Let's get the hell out of here. Looks like we're heading for an old mansion today. Yeah, this is just so samey compared to the other one. Yeah, this choice is just boring if you do the... Well, I guess it's not like choosing the boys first and then the girls second would have changed that feeling. This is just boring. Because, like, 90% of this is just the same. Over here, it's one of the boxes. I reached out for the box, but a ghost-like figure detached itself from the shadows to block my path. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, Takumi. It's been a while. Eito. You're still alive, huh? Hello, Mr. Atsuki. Seeing you is about as pleasant as stepping in a dog turn on a rainy day as always. I'm glad to see you all looking so well. You must be exhausted from working yourself to the bone for that vile school, though. Why don't you just quit? Not gonna happen. Unlike you, we've got an actual goal here. We're doing this so we can get answers. Answers? You seriously think answers to your questions really exist? Of course they do. Gaku staggered back, cowed by Eito's piercing stare. I mean, they have to, right? Right? Mr. Marco, you're embarrassing yourself. Get behind me and stop talking. Okay, yeah, you gotta shut down real quick, man. This is our chance to kill two birds with one stone, fellas. Eito, I'm gonna need you to hand over that box and get back in your cage. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to decline. It was hard to tell exactly what happened next. Eito's feet left the ground, moving almost too fast for our eyes to follow, and then he was gone. Okay, sure. Damn it, he's gone, and he took the box. Mr. Atsuki must have joined up with the invaders. What was that just now? Some kind of warp spell? No, I think we all just got speed blitzed. Sheesh, he's just said his piece and left. What a jerk. Sorry, guys, but I think we're going to have to let him go. We can't risk following him and walking into a trap. We reluctantly gave up on chasing Eito and headed back to Last Defense Academy. The encounter had rattled me, though. Just what was he up to this time? Now we know Vesh's has most of the other boxes. Do we really have to go find this last one? If either side has only 6 boxes of blessings, somebody might end up opening a box of calamity instead. The more boxes we have, the less something like that is to happen. I guess you're right, even if we need them all in the end, having more will still give us an advantage. Okay, Takumi, just say the word and we'll get started. Okie dokie. Onwards! You sure there's a shrine around here? That's what the map for my dear sister says, yes. There it is, it was right at our fingertips this whole time! Speaking of fingers, when's the last time you washed your hands, man? Who cares about my personal hygiene? Look over there! Hey, you're right, it's the box. Wait, what was that comment about? He's wearing gloves. Hey, Takumi? I think I'm starting to figure it out. A way I can be more like you, I mean.
The thing about being brave is, the fear doesn't go away. I'm still scared of getting hurt.
It's what you do. Fear makes you brave. It's how you conquer that fear, though.
But if I want to change, I think I should focus on doing whatever I can and build myself up little by little. With all the crazy stuff you've been through, you've probably got more guts than I could ever hope for. I know I'll never be on your level, but I can try to get a little closer to it. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know.
This feels like something that should have been a one-on-one, instead of just like out of the blue. It feels, but yeah. Thank you, Gaku. Gaku smiled, a genuine, open smile without any trace of stiffness or awkwardness. He wasn't freaking out or getting carried away like he sometimes did. He really was doing his best in his own way to be better.
Same here. I'll be counting on you too, Gaku. Now, let's get back to Last Defense Academy.
Wow, dude, this route actually makes Gaku like a legitimate character. That's crazy, huh? We began our return trip to the school. All 13 boxes have been found. All that was left now was to settle things with Veshnes.
Just one thing before we start.
Oh!
Where's Eito?
He sold me information on all of you in return for his own safety. He's of no concern to me.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
He's probably out there somewhere, trembling in fear, waiting for the war to be over.
Hey, Veshnes, a piece of advice given Eito. Watch your back, okay? The Supreme Commander was dead, and all 13 boxes have been found.
That's all of them. Out of these boxes,
Now what?
7 are boxes of...
Wouldn't it just be the same choice as the other 2 endings? Suddenly, before we could do anything else, there was a blinding light and some kind of shockwave that knocked us all to the ground. What the hell? Yeah, okay.
Nice work, everyone!
Damn it, I can't move. Must be because of that flash. Everyone else was on the ground, unconscious. There are 13 boxes here, but 6 are booby prizes. But don't worry. Gaku perked up his ears. Booby? What? But don't worry, I know which boxes are the right ones. He could be bluffing. But if he's telling the truth, Eito's going to run off with the boxes. Just then...
Takumi.
Oh. Gaku staggered to his feet.
I got an idea. You mind letting me handle this?
You know, Gaku, you've grown. Go ahead.
What are you going to do?
Just trust me. I know I've been all talk lately, and completely pathetic if I'm being honest. But not anymore. I think I finally know what I have to do. I found my answer.
Go ahead. Good luck. I believe in you.
So please, you gotta trust me.
Gaku said he had an idea. I had no idea what it was, but I saw confidence in his eyes. As for Eito, he was kneeling in front of the boxes, ready to open them. Oh no, there's no time. It's up to me to make this call. What do I do here? Do I trust Gaku with everything, or should I try to do something myself? Trust Gaku, or myself? What do I do? I need to make a decision. If I don't make it soon, Eito's going to open the boxes. I'm going Gaku. He seems like he has a lot of growth. He seems confident for the first time. Why not? Let's give it to him. Let's toss him a bone. Alright, Gaku, let's see what you have. Gaku laughed confidently, but for some reason he didn't move. He just stood there staring at Eito with clenched fists. Oh my god. All the while, Eito... Oh my lord. Eito continued with what he was doing. 1, 2, 3, he opened the lids of the boxes one by one. What is Gaku doing? I thought he had a plan. Just as I was about to say something, Eito reached the last box. The 7th box. Its lid slowly lifted up. No. And then a golden light began streaming out of it. As if in response, the remaining 6 boxes started to emit light as well.
It's so beautiful.
I wish
I was right.
Takumi was my boyfriend! Suddenly,
Now!
Gaku kicked the ground and sprinted towards Eito. Eito was so focused on the glowing boxes that he didn't notice at all.
Hear my wish. Oh, boxes of blessings. With your great power, grant me.
The very next moment, Gaku tackled Eito out of the way and stood before the 7 boxes.
Give me the life of a harem rom-com pro tag!
Oh, that's... Oh my god. How does that happen exactly? Like, how does that even happen? Like, you try your best to make Gaku a legitimate character, and then you turn around and do that. But frankly, this is what I get for believing in Gaku for once in my life. Wow, Gaku, you look so handsome all of a sudden. When the light finally cleared. Oh my god. I think I know what the thumbnail is.
Dude, why does Gaku look so hot?
Oh my god! Whatever.
I don't think I can hold myself back anymore.
Sir Gaku, I finally realized your greatness.
Yeah, bring them back. Bring them back and they're just in love with Gaku. I saw Darmi and Kushika fawning over Gaku.
Ladies, you're putting me in a tough spot here.
They're still revived? Yeah, apparently.
Okay, so we're just going along with this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are we going to overlook the fact that they're suddenly both alive?
Yeah. Also, wait. Is it just Darmi and Kiyoshika? Hiruko, what about you? I gave a wry smile, so this was the answer Gaku came up with. And Darmi and Kiyoshika were back from the dead. It might not have been what I come up with, but I guess this is fine. Everyone seemed happy enough after all. We were still only on our 99th day. But I felt like everything could work out when tomorrow came around. Soon it would all be over. Our happy ending was around the corner. Is this the ending? This is the ending. That's the ending. Okay, fantastic. 27, I was about to say 97. Box of Blessings route. Gaku's harem. I think that's the worst one. Yeah, no, that out of the 3 that we've done so far, that is the worst one. Yeah. Handle him myself. Is it just me, or is this like even like with Gaku being Gaku, right? I still don't think this is like a cardinal sin of a route, you know? Like, they're still good here. I think the worst thing this route is that it's very one note. It feels very one note with the whole box of blessings. That's what it is. It's not really like overtly complex. It's not really like interesting to keep you engaged at all times. But they do drop lore bombs. There are some like nice character moments with Kako and admittedly Gaku. So I don't think like this is I don't know. Like, there are positives here. Eito was trying to open the first box. I glared at him and kicked the ground.
I don't think so.
I sprinted towards Eito, but the very next moment, a powerful flash and shockwave knocked me to the ground again. How stupid are you? Who falls for the same thing twice? This is the bad end? Okay. I looked at everyone else while I crawled on the ground. Perhaps awakened by the flash, they all started to get up. Oh, this isn't good. I'd rather not get surrounded by this many people. So...
I'll be taking my leave.
Oh. Okay, you can balance all that?
I have all the time in the world to open the boxes of blessings later. Goodbye. For now.
Okay, bye. I watched as Eito slowly walked away. Why didn't I just trust Gaku? I was the one who was reckless and impulsive. Filled with regret, my consciousness slowly slipped into chaotic darkness. Wow. Gaku is considered the good ending, huh? 28, the value of trust. Well, I mean, sure. In terms of, like, between these four, this half right here, 25, 26, definitely better than 27, 28. If I do say so myself.
Protecting the school's what I'm really here for. I'll stick with the defense team.
Then let's rest up for today. I'll lead the search for the boxes starting tomorrow. If we can find the boxes, we can change everything. I promise you'll do a good job talking to me. Tomorrow, our quest to find the boxes of blessings will begin in earnest. For me, though, it would just be a matter of holding down the fort while the exploration team was away. Oh no, it's Shoma. Yeah, let's call it there. Actually, no, we have to end the day, right? For it to say progress. Fuck. That night I went to the library and found Shoma with his nose in a book. Hey Shoma, not like you to be up this late reading. I'm sorry, I finished my work for the day and I ended up finding a really interesting book. Really? What's it about? Anthropology. Oh, okay. Back when Earth was divided into separate regions and countries, people used to write about the differences between cultures. Different countries and cultures. I understand the general concept, but it's so far removed from what I know, it's hard to get a grasp on it. Before coming here, I never really thought about life outside the complex. I think that was more Karawa's thing. I vaguely remembered her talking about the outside world sometimes. She found a book that one time, bro. The people on this planet have a different language and culture to ours. You know, like how the boxes of blessings are part of their old legends. It's hard to explain, but I don't think it's right to keep fighting without trying to learn about some of that stuff. I don't know, I feel like knowing more about it will only make things harder. True! Box of Calamity! It has happened!
Living the pathetic excuse for a life I have, I know what it's like to be on the outside looking in. To suddenly be the one shutting out other people and ignoring their point of view,
what the fuck? Box of Calamity made me hate, and granted, I still hate Gaku and Shoma. Made me like actually despise Gaku and Shoma. Box of Blessings is kind of giving these characters their, like, the limelight, like their moments. So what? Who came up with that idea? I said goodbye to Shoma and went back to my room. If we were just being used as weapons to wipe out all life on this planet, what he was doing wasn't a good idea. Learning about future and culture would only humanize them and make it more painful for us when we killed them all. I'm gonna murder all of them. But I didn't have the courage to tell him that, if courage was even the right word. So many questions and not an answer in sight. I went to bed to rest up and stay fresh for our next battle. It's genuinely, like, not as bad as people have made it out to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. The moments in Box of Calamity where Eito is not alive is worse than Box of Blessings. The next morning, I was still feeling tired and worn out. Wonder if the exploration team is back yet. I really don't want to get up, but I guess I should. Kako got injured? Yeah, we ran into this crazy monster out there. We managed to defeat it, but Kako sustained heavy internal injuries. I blame myself. How could I let this happen? If only I'd been stronger. How is she now? She'll live, but she won't be able to move around for a while. Not if the Gi has anything to say about that, so, be careful. What's she going to do once she recovers? She wants to go back to the search. She says she's foreseen it, so it has to happen. Eesh, I'm all for being motivated, but she's taking it too far. That determination's probably the reason she jumped in and got herself hurt in the first place. Happens all the time. Why don't we have the exploration and defense team switch places? I like this idea. If it's only Kako that stays behind, she might feel like you're cutting her loose for messing up. That won't be so much of a problem if we treat it more like changing shifts. Then she can rest up and really take her time getting better. See, this is a leader solution. Good job. I actually really like that. That's not a bad idea. More than anything, I don't want her getting overexcited. It's fine with me too. Splitting into teams was only ever a matter of convenience anyway. Defense team, starting tomorrow, will be the ones looking for the boxes instead. We'll take care of Kako and keep deciphering the book for more information. Man, even choosing to stay in the school, we end up going out anyway. And so after just 3 days of staying behind, you know, this route was like 3 days? Man, I'm already bored being stuck in this school. Let's get the hell out of here. After a while, we arrived at the foot of one of the mountains. We're really going to climb this? Ain't no other way forward. I'm not about to try tunneling under it either. That's the spirit. Come on, guys. We're going all the way to the top. And what we found there was unbelievable. This is tougher than I thought. Oh, I thought we just skipped over there. Never mind. We're actually seeing the process. You think the box is at the top? Something must be. There's always stuff at the top of things in RPGs. So why would it be any different here? That's what Kako seemed to think. May as well keep climbing. Just think of it as a form of torture, and that'll make it harder. I mean, nicer. How about we... Okay, okay. I know Yugamu's, like, whole shtick is that, but it feels like they're really hammering it home now. Yes, look right there. It's another box. Oh, wow. Kako, you have a freaky ability. Several days passed while we continued our search for the boxes. Shoma accidentally opened a box and then something came out, but what was it? Key. What's that noise? Morning again. My body's still sore from walking around so much. I need to eat if I want to recover though. Better get over to the cafeteria. Stop! Who cares if you're sore? I don't. The alarm?
Intruder.
An attack this soon can only mean one thing. They're after our boxes. No, they couldn't be. I don't think. There's no way. Kako! Oh, okay, Zental copied Kako this time.
If I could only have copied you perfectly.
No, bro. That's not. That's not. You copied someone that we knew was in the school. That's the problem. Wow, these ruins must be pretty old. They're still mostly buried. I saw some kind of crater back there too. Maybe someone dropped a bomb that blew open the entrance. My money's on a seismic bunker buster. There's a base near here. They might have been trying to break through its defenses. The book said this box was underground, so these are probably the ruins we want. Wait a minute, is that a door there? It's impenetrable to slicing down. Don't ask me how I know that. It's got a keyhole, but it's not the kind of lock I know how to pick. Guess we gotta look for the key then. Let's carry on along this path and see what we find. Oh shit, a key! After a little more searching... Come on. Found it. This has gotta be the key to that door. I doubt any other key would just be lying around here. Let's go try it out. Here we are. Guess I should go ahead and try the key, huh? When Takuma returned the key, the door swung open soundlessly, but then... Oh my god! Arrow shot out from some hidden mechanism, barely grazing Nozomi, pinning her to the wall. Hey guys, let's be a little bit more careful with opening doors.
Damn it.
Hell of an angle though, I will say. The key was under the carpet. No, it's a cave, so it's under the rock instead. Oh my god, what? Oh, it's Eito, isn't it? Eito's gone! Again! We think he might have gone into the research that Kako and Shoma put together. All the important data is backed up, so we won't lose any progress. But there's a chance Mr. Atsuki could interfere with our search for the boxes now. 100 balloons. Maybe that's exactly how many he needed. I need 100 balloons in order to make my last escape. The academy. So now, from this academy, cinema. Now we don't have to not. So now we got to worry about him getting them first, as if we didn't have enough on our hands with the invaders. Let's split up and search the school. He still may be lurking here somewhere. Right, I just hope we find him. We divided into pairs and scoured the school from top to bottom. But what we found in the end wasn't Eito. Instead... No! Wow, it's the same dialogue from last time. Whoa!
30 yen per ounce.
The joke is even funnier the second time. I suppose that's why people feel bored on this route. Yeah. This route does the cardinal sin of writing, in terms of like, well, not in terms of, it's just a cardinal sin of writing, where it's like, you can't be boring. And I feel like that's the thing this route suffers from the most. It is just boring. Well, like, I thought we were gonna get a Shoma moments, plural. Nope, it was a one and done from last stream. I was holding out hope. We got Gaku moments, and then that was squandered by that one ending. I don't think this route has, like, a lot of, like, it has negatives, obviously. Every route has their negatives, but I don't think, like, it's as abhorrent as everyone was pointing out, but it is pretty boring. What now? Should we go after him? There's no time for that. We still have more boxes to find. Should we still be looking for the boxes right now? What is that supposed to mean? Well, we don't really know what the enemy is up to, and now Eito's on the loose. I thought maybe it would be better to concentrate on defense for a while. You're not wrong, but the invaders are still after the boxes. We can't risk them getting hold of them. We can't cut down on defense any more than we have already. So why don't we split the exploration team in two? Sounds like a decent idea, but how are we going to divide up? Let's say Shoma, Kurara, Moke on Team A, Nozomi, Takemaru, Yugamu on Team B. What about Takumi? He could work in either one. He's still the leader, so I'll let him decide. This is a choice. Okay. Whichever team you pick, we'll put Kako in the other one. Are you sure? Looking for the boxes and killing enemies again will make me feel better, but do you think I'm ready? You want to get out there again, don't you? This is the best time to do it. I assume you're okay with it too, Ima. I won't second guess my dear sister's decisions. I'm trying not to be so overprotective. Oh my. What do you think, Takumi? We go with Shoma's group or Nozomi's? Wow! Hydrogen bomb or coughing baby? Which one do I want? Team A is made up of Shoma, Kurara, and Moko. Team B is Nozomi, Takemaru, and Yugamu. I have to make a choice here. Who should I go with? I sure do wonder! Oh, do I really want to end this route on the Shoma pick, though? Oh my god. Shoma's hydrogen bomb. No. I picked the hydrogen bomb. This is the hydrogen bomb. This. Oh my god. I can't believe I have to go back and do the Shoma choice, bro. That's actually so depressing. We arrived at the hospital, or rather the ruins of what had once been a hospital. Now this is a fine place. Looks more like a haunted house than anything else. Feels like there's invaders around too. Gonna be a pain looking out for them. Hey Takumi, does this hospital seem familiar to you? Oh my. Now that you mention it, I do feel like I've seen a place like this before. It's probably nothing. I just got this weird fragment of memory all of a sudden. I mean, we were all at a hospital at some point, so... We arrived at the art gallery, but the building had been ransacked and reduced to ruins. A lot of this damage happened recently, and there's invader footprints on the floor. Doesn't seem like anyone's here now. You think they got what they wanted and left already? If they took the box, that would explain why we can't find it anywhere. Let's look around some more. We still might be able to find something useful. Unfortunately, our search was in vain. We failed to find the box or any clue to its whereabouts. The invaders had clearly taken anything of value before we got here. We did, on the other hand, find some old documents that had been disturbed and thrown aside. But that wasn't nearly as surprising as the documents themselves. Wait, is this actually important? Because they weren't written in Futurin, they were written in the same language we use every day. Oh shit! Finally, something interesting! Some of the pages were missing, but we managed to piece some things together. Research report planet KXK787. I hereby record the findings of our research team stationed on the planet during the First Great War. The natives of KXK787 refer to the planet as Futurum. In their language, this appears to mean the land. Our initial assessment of the atmosphere, gravity, and solar radiation levels remains the same. Planet is suitable for supporting human life. Native military technology is incredibly primitive. Orbital aircraft and tanks proved effective in the early stages of the war. Everything changed when individuals... See, this is the thing with Box of Blessings, bro. Like, it's so boring until it's not. Like, it's just stuff like this, bro. Everything changed when individuals with an ability known as cryptoglobin appeared and began wiping out entire fleets. Our research team, our research ship, was also immobilized by one of these fighters. To protect the confidential research we have carried out, we are preparing our last report. Once unleashed, the bacteriological weapons will kill everyone on board, as well as any witnesses for miles around. This report has already been sent to the Exodus Project HQ via superluminal transmission. We're also printing out a hard copy for the benefit of subsequent attack fleets that may discover the wreckage of our ship. Compared to everything our people on Earth have suffered at the hands of world death, our deaths must surely seem insignificant. But loyalty demands sacrifice. To hope for rescue or freedom would be a grievous sin. We will be released from our duties when we die, and not before. We knew we were never returning home. The First Great War was only ever meant to lay the foundations for future generations. That is so sad.
What the? Wait, look at this part.
There's this kid named Takumi Sumino will be born someday. He's really gonna fuck things up. Based on information extracted from the POWs, we surmise that cryptoglobin may have its origins in certain box-like supernatural artifacts. Both the boxes and cryptoglobin are treated with religious devotion by the natives. Perhaps that is the only natural given the superhuman abilities that cryptoglobin bestows. Cryptoglobin appears to ignore all laws of conservation, bending even quantum causality to the user's whims. It would seem Newtonian physics simply do not apply in the super dense space around cryptoglobin, rendering our weapons useless. Practically speaking, all we can do is keep up our saturation attacks and hope for the best, but in terms of as yet unproven theories, I believe our only hope lies in developing our own cryptoglobin weapons. For more details, see paper... Okay, so this is where the inspiration for researching and developing and experimenting on Takumi and the others came from. Given what we have gleaned about the nature of cryptoglobin, I believe these weapons will need to be autonomous, possessing a will of their own. Conscious commands from intelligent beings are what allow this substance's fantastic powers to manifest. A simple robot will be unable to wield it. Cryptoglobin development plans can be found in Paper D. Plans Alpha through Gamma have had to be abandoned as unfeasible. Compatibility will also be an issue. It may be necessary to assemble a specialized unit when the time comes for the Second Great War. As for the cryptoglobin management system, also detailed in Paper D, ideally this will be controlled by an AI capable of making decisions in the moment, without the need to consult HQ every time. In order to safeguard against rebellion from within, the AI will be connected to a digitized copy of the collective will of humanity. Using a Jung and Gestalt model, this consciousness data can easily be analyzed and collated at any given time. We call it the System Information Reinforcement Exalted Intelligence. C-Ray? Or the C-Ray Project for short. What? Our C-Ray will act as an indirect control over the cryptoglobin weapons and ensure humanity's best interests are protected at all times. The boxes have yet to be confirmed as anything other than legend, and can be assigned as a secondary objective as needed. For details on the mothership required to transport C-Ray and its development, see Paper L. This isn't right. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Why does it have to end like this, all alone on an unfamiliar planet? Those bastards sent us here on a one-way trip, and now they want us to use the bioweapons to kill ourselves? It's not right. This is crazy. They should all die too. Why should we be the only ones to suffer like this? I don't want to die. They should die. I can't die. They die. Die, 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 die. The crazed report cut off abruptly, and then there was nothing. Hey, you think they died, or? No one said anything. We just left. It felt like the curtain had been pulled back and we'd seen something we shouldn't have. A glimpse of what we really were. Weapons! Cryptoglobin and the boxes were connected somehow, and if all this was connected to us as well, were we really searching for the boxes of our own free will? Or is it something that had been mandated by somebody else? No, you can... This is free will. What were we doing here? What was Last Defense Academy, really? Not a school. I'll tell you that much. Holy shit. 87. We're close.
Huh.
Good morning, Takumi. Hi, Kako. Did you just get back? Yes, but we didn't find any boxes. That's just how it goes. Your predictions can't be right every time. Yeah, don't let it get you down. Even home run hitters miss the ball 70% of the time. And thank you. I think I'll rest up today and try again tomorrow. Oh, and one more thing.
I feel an ill presence around all of you.
Don't say that, please.
Be careful out there today.
Oh my god. Eito's gonna hit us upside the head again. I feel it. I feel it coming. So the next box is inside this mansion? According to the book, some art connoisseur purchased it way back, and it's been here ever since.
Hey!
It didn't say anything about what happened to the owner of this place. Well, let's get searching.
Oh.
Hey, Eito. Oh, why am I not surprised? There's no need for that. A figure stepped out of the mansion's dark interior. It was Eito. To think we run into him in a place like this. This is ridiculous. You're still working yourselves to the bone for that vile school. Why don't you just quit? The people in charge kept so many important secrets from you, but you still refuse to abandon them. I don't understand it. Even with Siri gone, your bizarre sense of duty has you carrying on as well. Anyway, I'm guessing this is what you're looking for. A box? No, wait, you've got two of them? That's right, one from here in the mansion and one from the art gallery. So you're the one who swiped it before we got there. Are you in any position to judge? We're both sneaking in where we don't belong and taking what isn't ours. Why don't you try thinking about it this way? Trying to find the truth is like peeling an onion. No matter how many layers you peel back, there's always more underneath. And when you finally reach the end, you're left not with the truth, but a useless onion and bitter tears. Sure, man. What you're doing is pointless. It's not going to get you anywhere in the long run. What are you saying, Eito? What did you find out? It's nothing special. Nothing I need to tell you, anyway. We're all just pawns in Destiny's game. You should know that yourself after your trip to the art gallery. If you capture me and take me back to the school, it will be like that again. My very soul will be subjugated. Sorry, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'll defy anyone who tries to control my fate. Oh, before he knew what was happening or could stop him, Eito took out a knife and slit his own throat. Bitch, what? Now, I'm free. I won't be a slave to destiny like all of you. Wait, what? What had made him do this? What secrets could he have uncovered to drive him to such extreme depths of despair? No, guys, you don't get it. This decision will make a lot more sense once you get to like the final part. Like once you get to the final answer route, you can finally connect the dots with Box of Blessings, and actually this route is really peak when you think about it. Wow. I'm just shocked that that's where that went. Hey, look over there. Isn't that... Oh! Sup? Just then, Veshnis raised her head and looked right at me. Doesn't feel like she's going to attack. Was she daring me to strike first? Challenging me to settle things here and now? No, she saved that for her next attack on the school. I was sure of it. We'd miss our chance to retrieve another box. There's no point staying in that place any longer. We left the town ruins and returned to Last Defense Academy empty-handed. Tomorrow morning we'll be facing our final trial. And we can skip all of it! Finally, the big day arrived. Day 99. The usual morning announcement didn't play that day. Wow, wow. Oh my lord. Ah! Ah, the demons! The demons, the demons, the demons, the demons! Every time they speak, I hear, wah, wah. It's like a warning, an alarm that sounds before they speak. Oh my lord, it sucks. Even after all that, we couldn't find them all. The Supreme Commander was dead, but we failed to collect all 13 boxes. Oh wow, okay, so like, yeah, at least there's a route where they failed to. So what now? What do we do with the boxes we do have? But I wasn't beating myself up about it. I was more interested in Eito and Vess's strange behavior. After coming in contact with the boxes, Eito had experienced despair so profound that he killed himself. Vess, meanwhile, had gone mad with power and died on the battlefield. We still had so many questions. What was the truth and what was a lie? Had it been our choice to look for the boxes, or was it a mission that had been programmed into us? Maybe if Zero was still around, we'd been able to get some answers out of him. It might be better if we destroy the boxes. Are you sure? Yes, now that Vess is gone, the enemy is no threat to us. Oh, so I think the box's power may be too much for us. Without all of them, there's more of a chance we'll open the wrong one, too. We definitely shouldn't try opening them yet, but isn't destroying them going a little far? I don't think so. So, well, I know what's in them, so, or in the ones with calamity at least, so I don't want to risk that. It's up to you, team leader. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna say no. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want them. Or like, yes, we should burn it. Whatever, however they phrase this question. I'll destroy them, and then we'll seal them after. Well, guys, that was fun. This was all for nothing. Nobody would ever be able to open the boxes of blessings now, and no one would ever have any reason to look for the ones we'd missed. We wouldn't have to worry about becoming obsessed with them, or about some new enemy using them against us. Whatever secrets were hiding inside the boxes, there were some things we were better off not knowing. Everyone had been unanimous on that point. Even Kako agreed. When Eito learned the truth, it had destroyed him, and Vess had wanted it so badly that she'd lost her mind. We wouldn't let that happen to us. Our 100 days here would end with our unanswered questions staying unanswered. The significance of the Undying Flames, the true purpose of Last Defense Academy, it would all remain a mystery. I think this is a good ending. Not like a good ending, like, oh, everyone's happy, but like, it's nice that this is an ending that exists, because like, this seems like a reasonable approach to take. The truth was going up in smoke before our eyes. Something had been guiding us all this time, dictating our actions from the very start, but knowing too much about it could be dangerous. This is fine, it's better this way. However, none of us noticed a small, shadowy figure. Shadowy form slither out from one of the burning boxes. It was lucky no one did. You might even call it a blessing. Who knows what might have happened if they had. 32, something inside. Seal them! There really were a lot of unanswered questions here. What was true? And what had been made up to deceive us? What parts of the truth had we already learned, and which were still being kept from us? Maybe Eito was right with his onion analogy. Stop with the onions, man. Maybe sometimes it's better to stop peeling back the layers and just let it go. I think we were all disappointed that we hadn't been able to get all the boxes. But if we kept looking for them, there was a good chance all we'd find would be despair and destruction. We dug a hole in the schoolyard and buried the boxes there. If we ever really needed them, we could dig them up again, and with them this close to us, we could make sure they never fell into the wrong hands either. Okay, guys, let's get going. Dude, the ship shows up tomorrow, by the way. We return to Last Defense Academy. This wasn't defeat or retreat, it was a running start for our next step. We chose the path of ignorance to keep ourselves in the dark so we may live to see tomorrow, in order to survive this war however long it may last. Okay. Sure. Why doesn't Kurara have the onion on her head? Or tomato? Sorry, onions are really getting to me. 31, better off without. Cool.
I'll go with Shoma and his team.
Okay, great. I'll do my best not to slow you down, Takumi. That means you're with us, Kako. Eito might still try something, but the rest of us will keep the school safe while you're gone. You know what to do. Find the boxes, and if possible, Eito as well. Then, we just have to survive until day 100. He was sincere, had raised a lot of questions. What did Eito know? And what was he going to do from here? Did it have something to do with Futurum itself, or was it connected to the boxes of blessings? I knew dwelling on it wouldn't do me any good, but it was hard not to think about it. In spite of my thoughts running around in circles, I somehow managed to get sleep that night. If we want to avoid the worst case scenario, we need to make sure they don't get all 7 boxes of blessings. This is about keeping them out of enemy hands just as... This is about keeping them... That's not even a question. This is about keeping them out of enemy hands just as much as getting our wish. This is about getting... Why are there so many typos in this route? No one could be bothered to reread this route because of how boring I think learning more about how Futurum people might live, might help me understand something important. And Hiruko says the next place we're checking is a residential area. I might be able to learn even more about Futurum culture there. Are we getting Shoma moments? I don't know. Shoma was bubbling over with quiet determination. Someone as negative as him doing a 180 like this has got to be a good thing. But knowing Shoma, it probably won't last, so it's whatever. I'm just going to ignore it. Ever since that night in the library, I've been curious where this new interest of his had come from. Do you remember that one commander we killed? That girl who called herself Ava? Yeah, she was pretty cute, and the way she pleaded with us at the end, she almost seemed human. I know we're at war and everything, but I still feel bad about how that went down. Yeah. The hydrogen bomber? Alright. I feel like if I'd been able to really understand her and where she was coming from back then, things would have worked out differently. You might be right. Except I'd chosen to kill her instead, shutting down any chance of that. You didn't kill her, by the way. It was all Kako, but whatever. Any chance of that happening. Still, I knew more than anyone what it was like to be haunted by what-ifs.
So, if I can, I want to...
Just because you assisted in it doesn't mean you slit her throat.
Talk it out with that old man or the other Futurans.
I almost forgot the old man. I did forget about him, actually. After that first time, we hadn't run into him again. That was probably for the best, both for him and for us. We eventually discovered the shrine in a corner of an abandoned settlement. Yes, it's the shrine. I think we made it here before the invaders. But suddenly a figure emerged from the shrine. Oh, hey. Hey, Takumi, I'm gonna kill myself again. Long time no see you guys. Still the same old stench and dirty faces. Eito, what are you doing here? Is that the box in your hand? He was holding a small box. We were too late. So you've been hunting down the boxes too. Ever since we found out he'd taken the documents about the old box of blessings, I'd had a feeling this would happen. Well, this is the most efficient way to eliminate you Last Defense Academy peons and the scum of the artificial satellite in one fell swoop. To further that cause, I'm willing to use whatever power I can. Yeah, well, there's 4 of us and 1 of you. Maybe you should get ready to get back into your cage. Right, I'm not exactly Mr. Confidence when it comes to fighting, which is why I'm not here alone. I suddenly felt a cold, horrifying chill. Someone was standing right behind me. How did I miss that? Who is it?
To think we would meet again so soon.
Hey, Daosha. It's sad what happened to Ava. What? What about the other command? Don't worry about them, don't worry. It doesn't support the narratives. Don't worry about them, don't worry about them. Here's the deal. I guess it does, but I guess he just completely, like, ignored them. If you hand over your boxes to us, we'll grant you a swift and painless death. This was bad. Every hair on my body was standing up. If we fought now, there's no question that we'd lose. Talk to me. Yeah, I know. Fighting now will be suicide. We need to give up the box and run. Eito working together with the invaders was bad enough, but Dalsha was a step too far. We ran like hell to get away from Eito and Dalsha. We took some big hits that I honestly thought were going to kill us, but somehow we all made it back to the academy in one piece. Thankfully, they didn't chase us through the wall of fire, but from the looks of things, they were definitely going to try something soon. We need to be prepared for them when they did. We soon found ourselves in front of the inhabited village. So this is the place. Seems like it. I can smell food. That old man said his group ran away from war to live peacefully. You think this village is like that? We might be able to talk to these people. Let's go. Wow, okay, last time it wasn't, like, there wasn't anyone here, right? I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Hey, hold on! Shoma ran up before we could stop him. We reluctantly followed. Wow. How interesting. You people, you're not with the Sovereign Army. No, we're, travelers. I'm sorry if this is uncomfortable for you, but would you mind answering a few of our questions? Well, I suppose that would be alright. Good, it seems like the people from this planet don't throw rocks or garbage at me when they see me. We don't do that either, so quit putting yourself down. Yes, you make it sound like we're the ones who do that to you. You're right, I'm sorry. What did you want to ask us? We're looking for the boxes of blessings. Would you happen to know anything about them? The boxes of blessings? It's been a while since I've heard that name. Let's do this somewhere a little more private. Come with me, I'll serve you some tea. And then Shoma's gonna be like, wow, these people are really nice. Maybe they're not invaders. And I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, yeah. Yes, we did it. I knew we'd be able to understand each other if we just talked. Well, they also don't know who you are. Once they learn who you are, I don't think they're gonna be very happy with you. I might be able to learn about future and culture too. This seems a little too good to be true. It feels like when I'm getting duped by a shitty promoter. Don't worry, we need to start with trust. Let's go, guys. We followed after Shoma deep into the settlement, but waiting for us there was... We all ran from the Sovereign Army to live here in secret. If we're ever caught by them, we'll be cut down like animals. No matter how hard we try, war always finds a way to crush us mercilessly. Which is why we had no other choice. Forgive us. Man, you are really persistent. We were tricked? How naive are you? Why would Futurans welcome invading Earthlings into their homes? Because we looked like them, bro. I didn't think they would knew that we were the invaders. And if you're wondering why they're fine with me, I chose to side with Veshnas, the right side. To spell it out for you, I called in these friends of mine to gang up on you. I'd like to see them try. There are an awful lot of them, though. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. I'm sorry. There's no other choice but to use our last resort. What are you planning? Hey, look over there! Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, stuff like this even works on Hiruko, so maybe it is just foolproof. In the next instant, I sprinted towards Eito and stole the box. This game is so stupid, bro. Huh? It worked! I got the box, let's get the hell out of here! Alright, run! We managed to successfully escape. Did those villagers survive? I know they sold us out to Eito, but I couldn't really blame them. This is what war does to people. They're just trying to do what they can to survive. Okay. Oh.
Death like that is too good for you, old man.
Okay, this is different.
What? Eito!
Oh! Wow! Okay, that's different. I like that. This is cool. Does he get permabuff still? That'd be sick. Wow. That's cool. I like that.
Old fool.
The death you've earned for taking advantage of Shoma's kind heart will be more cruel than anything you can imagine.
Yeah. Screw you, Eito.
Sounds wonderful.
You should definitely care about Shoma's attempt to learn about future and culture. How dare you? This time, Eito really did leave, disappearing beyond the wall of fire. I still find it hard to understand why he hated us so much, and more importantly, what did he have planned for next time? I don't know. Don't worry about it, though. Don't worry your pretty redhead about it. Hey, is something wrong? It's Shoma. Oh, he went into his room last night and hasn't been out again since. He's probably blaming himself for what happened in that village. I personally don't blame him, nor do I think he's responsible. So, you go cheer him up. He's a vital part of our team. Is he? We need him back in fighting form. If you know that already, why don't you go talk to him? I would, but my people's skills are, well, you know. Besides, Shoma will be happier if it were you instead of me. That's true. I agree with this. What? Is what I'm saying really that unusual? No, it's just I didn't expect you to come out with something so, considerate. Poor phrasing notwithstanding, I understand what you're trying to say. But I told you before, war changes people. You can see that with Shoma and Kako. I've changed too, or I'm trying. I'm trying to do what's right. That's nice of you, Hiruko. War changes people. Hiruko is probably right about that. I mean, none of us were the same people we were when we first arrived at Last Defense Academy. And as for me, traveling through time would change anyone, right? I mulled over that thought on the way to Shoma's room. The door was shut tight, but after a few knocks, a voice came from within.
Did you come to yell at me?
Oh, wow.
I know.
This is a nice CG. I like this.
A stupid, idiotic call that nearly ruined everything. I know that, so I really don't feel like talking right now.
Shoma. You have to talk. Even through the door, I could hear Shoma's voice and the pain in it, as clearly as if I was right next to him. I mean, yeah, you are right next to him. Look at the CG talking to me.
Just tell me what's on your mind. I'll hear you out. I promise.
I was naive, and that naivety almost got you all killed. An enemy's an enemy. I was a fool for ever thinking anything different.
I mean, they were. It's war, bro. I don't think they were bad people. They were just manipulated by Eito. There's a difference. I don't think they were bad.
Not only that, it was arrogant of me to believe an insignificant weakling like me could really understand other people. I wanted to be brave. I wanted to change for the better. But you can see how that worked out. We're lucky to be alive. I should have known I had no right to think about bravery or change. I've learned my lessons, so please, just leave me alone.
Okay, bye.
I'm done. I can't fight anymore.
Do you know why I came here, Shoma?
Huh?
It was Hiruko. She noticed there was something wrong and asked me to check up on you.
Hiruko?
I know, right? I was surprised.
I know, she would never do that.
But she's changed since the old days. You're not the only one who wants to change.
But
You're just in denial right now because you're scared of failing. I know deep down you feel the opposite. Tell me the truth. You still want to trust the Futurans, don't you?
Aww. I think this is a very good Shoma moment. Man, it's just baffling to me because these are the two characters, Gaku and Shoma, that I fucking despise in that route, in Calamity. And those are the two characters that Blessings is trying to rectify. It fucked up tremendously with Gaku in the end, but you know, with Shoma, there might be something here.
It doesn't matter anymore.
If you really thought that, you'd never have tried to understand them in the first place. Am I wrong?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What am I, Shoma? I ... Shoma, you decide! What will you tell Shoma? What do you mean? Face your true feelings!
Be honest with yourself, Shoma.
Let's just do the one that feels right,
You really want to do.
rather than be contradictory.
Whatever you choose, I'll still be your friend. I'll still support you. Once you've figured it all out, I hope we can get back to exploring this world together.
Man, Shoma, your head is like really big. You know that? I left things there for now. I had a feeling Shoma was going to need some time alone. Wow, wow. Up, Shoma, guess. Oh, free time! Never mind! Alright, looks like we're all here. You sure about leaving Shoma behind? Nah, you'll be back, maybe. We could drag him out, but that wouldn't change his mind about anything. Consider this our entire team for now. I've been taking him his meals, so we know he's eating at least. The last commander has been defeated, but Eito and the Supreme Commander are still out there, which means we've got one course of action left. To steal back the box Veshness has. Everyone was surprised by her words. I mean, that would be ideal, but do you think we can really do that? We have no other choice. If we just twiddle our thumbs and wait for them, they'll eventually grind us down. But if we can take back the boxes, we'll actually have a chance. She's right. So with that in mind, the search team is going to have to infiltrate the enemy base. Where they'll search for the boxes and ideally, take them back. If combat seems unavoidable, then fall back and regroup so we can attack the base together with everyone as a team at a later time. How does that sound? I like it. If Dalshaw wasn't the last commander after all, I don't want any new ones taking us by surprise. You're right about you're right about us making the first move, jeez. We can't just sit around and wait to run out of resources. Everyone agreed to Hiruko's suggestion. Okay, so who's going? At this rate, it's only a matter of time until Veshness overpowers us. This is our best chance of stopping that from happening. It's the same goal as ever. Get all the boxes before the enemy can use them. Veshness was sure to come after us when she discovered the box was missing. The final battle was right around the corner.
So you...
Hey, Tom. Whoa, 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 hey! Whoa, I thought it was gonna be the- Whoa, wait, Shoma's here! Oh, fuck! Oh my god, I'm sorry. What? Hello, everyone. You're looking well. Too bad you're about to die horribly. Eito! Veshness is so much easier to work with than Dalshaw. She uses force to subjugate that which is ugly, leaving only the beautiful unscathed. That's the kind of philosophy I can get behind. See, it's not so hard for Earthlings and Futures to get along after all. What else but war could unite such different people like this? Carnage and killing are truly the ultimate form of cross-culture community. You're wrong! We turned to face the scream, and there was Shoma! You're wrong! He was trembling, but he was on his feet all the same. His infuser held tight in his hand.
What you're doing isn't true understanding. There has to be another way.
You know, with the knife, you probably... Man, the knife is the size of your arm, by the way. You'd probably look a little bit more threatening, but given the way you look, it's kind of not working. Eito's greatest rival. You're looking him right in the eye.
Let's find a way to end this war and save Futrim together.
Yeah! We'll save Futrim together by burning the entire planet. That's still happening, right? Like, we didn't tell Ghostboy to stop doing that.
There's only one way we can resolve this. Total annihilation.
Well, Shoma, didn't work. Alright, let's kill her.
I'm getting sick of looking at your hideous faces, though.
Oh, okay, thank you,
It's time
Eito.
we put a stop to your meaningless resistance.
And you're accusing us of being all talk? You're the ones up against the wall here.
That's right. We can tell you're scared. Scared of the hope the box's power can bring us. You're so convinced the world is nothing but death and cruelty. You can't stand the idea that there might actually be a way to make it better.
Yo, he is kind of clocking her shit, I'm not gonna lie.
So you push everyone away, keeping them oppressed and downtrodden, but there's no hope for anyone living like that.
Oh my god.
Silence, you impudent.
Yo, Shoma is getting his moment.
Peace now, even after killing my sister.
Yes! We need to learn from our mistakes. Nothing will ever change if we don't. I'll show you that even someone as pathetic as me can fight for something he believes in. Let's do this, everyone!
That's crazy. That's a good Shoma moment right there. And a pile of shit that is Shoma screen time. Maybe there is a piece of, I'm not gonna say gold, but like silver. Wow, that's cool. Vessness and Eito in one fight. That's really sick, actually. I like that a lot. The final battle had been the stuff of legends. I'm sure. Now it was over and Vessness was dead. What do we do with this meat carcass? Hiruko looked at Eito like he was an animal bound for the slaughterhouse. He was still alive, but just barely hanging on. Ow, that hurt! No, talk to me, what the hell? About that, do you think you could let me handle him? What he said before was true. Eito is like me. We both know what it's like to be outcasts. Oh my god, no, the parallels. It's Eito and Shoma. A fate worse than hell. I don't want this to be like what happened with Ava. I don't want to kill him. You are so naive. Just what do you think those compassionate ideals of yours are going to achieve? I think that's for future generations to decide. As for the here and now, I won't give up on ending this war peacefully. Everyone's dead, Shoma. People really do change. Well, team leader, I'm fine with it. I'll just kill him if he betrays us again. Yeah, we'll do it your way, Shoma. After all, at the end of the day, he's still our classmate. I guess we've never really tried to learn more about Eito either. And I've had enough about making decisions without having all the information I need. So I've been doing some thinking too. And I think we should hold off on using the boxes. What? But wasn't the whole point to use them and wish for us all to survive? Yeah, but there's still so much we don't know about Earth and Futurum and what the school really is doing here. Until we can clear all that up, I prefer to keep the boxes on standby as a last resort. I think that's a good idea too. Are you sure? I only wanted to find the boxes to prove myself. It's up to Takumi how he wants to use them. That's fine with me too. We shouldn't rush into something like this. Oh, huh? You believe that? Thanks, guys. In order to stop this, the same CG. In order to stop the attack on this planet, we decided where does Kurara's tomato go? Does she just take it off? Oh, get ready for the shot, everyone! It's gonna look really candid. In order to stop the attack on this planet, we decided to head to the defense room. We collected all the boxes, but now we had a new goal. To find a way to reconcile Earth and Futurum and end this meaningless war once and for all. I think this is a good ending. Nothing could change the fact that we killed Ava. But the pain and regret from that decision had shown us, Shoma especially, that there was always another way. Making peace with the people of Futurum won't be easy, but we'll get there someday. We'll bring an end to this war. These 13 boxes are a symbol of that hope. From here on, just like before, we'll keep moving forward to a brighter tomorrow. That's a sweet ending. Everything that came before is but like, you know, it's fine. Like, it's cool. It's a good ending for Box of Blessings. A brighter future. Q.
Look, Shoma. If all this is really that hard for you, you can just walk away from it.
Yeah, pussy.
If we forced you to put the war first, we'd be no better than Sire. So if you want to run from your feelings, then run. You have to do what's right for you. And you're still a part of the team, okay? I'm not saying this because we don't need you. I just don't want to force you into anything. Not anymore. Rest up. Take all the time you need. I'll let the others know.
I left things there for now. I had a feeling Shoma was going to need some time alone. He'll be back. Free time! Takamaru, you're gonna be maxed out! What a joyous time! No Eito. Wow, the other one was just better. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe that's why we could skip this one and not the other one, because, like... Well, because we did the other one, we could have skipped this one if it was the same anyway, but... If we did this one first, I feel like we could have skipped it because there's no Eito here. Oh! Shoma! At the last moment, Veshness unleashed undying flames upon the school. I won't let you! But a shadow leapt up and blocked the flame. It was... Shoma? Wait, is he dead? Full of rage and despair, ran towards Veshness. Brother, he jumped out without the mech? Is he stupid? You're telling me Shoma jumped to block the way without the mech? The thing he can just spawn before the strike lands? Alright, man, whatever. We stood and stared dazedly at Shoma's body as it was consumed by Veshness' undying flames. Oh no. There's nothing we can do for him now. Talk at me. Was I... useful? Sure, man. Assuming Meg would save him anyway. Well, better than just taking it point blank like that. At least try. It's like he wanted to kill himself. Shoma, don't talk. Yeah, I hate hearing your voice. You said I could walk away. I was happy that you acknowledged a piece of garbage like me. That's how I was able to find the courage and do what I really wanted to do in the end. Just hold on, I'll save you using the boxes of blessings. Okay. I don't remember if they acknowledge this or not, but can he just be revived with the thing? Like, can we do, or is it because it's undying flames that he can't? I think it's because of the undying flames.
If you care about me, then don't.
Okay.
My wish is for Earth and Futurum to come to a mutual understanding. Please, use the box's power for that. It's fine. I was able to use my life how I wanted to.
Okay. Ding ding ding. Oh. I remember him just like it was yesterday. And so the short life of my dear friend Shoma Ginzaki ended. To honor Shoma's will, we stopped the attack on this planet. Several decades passed after that. I've gained and lost many friends over the years. The war has continued without end. I want to laugh at my younger self who thought it would all be over if we rode out that initial 100 days. After that 100 days, another 100 days came and went. A ceaseless cycle of hope and despair. Despite all of that, the only reason I was able to push on was because of the self-sacrifice Shoma displayed for me. And today was the day that Earth and Future would finally sign a ceasefire agreement. That was bigger than anything the boxes of blessings could have done. It was the power of hope that Shoma had given us. And then we'll continue on from here, making mistakes, losing our way. Continuing to believe that there's a light at the end of it all. We'll go there together, Shoma. I will never forget those days we spent together. Oh, Shoma, you will always be remembered, kind of, I think. Ding, ding, ding! This game is so fucking stupid. Ending 30! Never forget! Never forget 9/11, and never forget Shoma Ginzaki! Complete all box of... Oh, what a phenomenal way to end that. I'm so happy I picked that one last. Holy shit. That was really funny.